Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. Smash the like button as you come on in. And we ain't talking no boxing this morning. All right? No boxing this morning. I'm just tired. I need a break from it. Fed on up. We're talking about boxing. Too much estrogen from grown-ass men talking about boxing. So, if we want estrogen in the building, I'm going to call in my sister, Brown Sugar Tay Tay, to talk about something fun, like growing up in the 80s, in the 90s, you dig? So, how you doing, lovely?
I'm doing right, General. What's going on with you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing real good, you know what I'm saying? So, we do a quick roll call, and then we're going to get the party started. Let's see here. Southpaw Boxing 77, what's happening with it, fam? Robert Singleton in the building. JC, Demond Kennedy, CT Fat Boy, Marcus, Cadillac King Z, Jalen Hudson, King Strick. Let's see here. Black Attack, Rick Blackwell, your mama side nigga. Let me see here. Jeff, the producer, in the building. Christopher Brown, what's happening? 600 Sid, Hamza S, Vernon Thompson, I'm sorry. Rod Neal, Boxing MMA 365, Charles Jameson, Elbow, Jermaine Jubilee. I like that name, Jubilee. Al Green, Jermaine Hunter, my homie in the building. What's happening with the family? Let's see here. Self-Made Kennels, what's happening with it? Carter Face Stiller, Christopher Valdez, Wayne Fielder, Frank from the Land, the homie, Cano Loco Sports, what's happening with it, Cano? What's up, the lovely sister, Kwee in the building. My brother Raider Time up in here. Salute, he's in the super chat. He say salute to you, comrade. Appreciate the love early in the morning. D-Man Jr., what's happening with it, fam? Dreadlock, Dane Watson, Truly Chosen 45, Young World, my homie, Joe Townsend, always coming through, representing the Young Money and the Magic, you dig? You know what I'm saying? And make sure when y'all over there on the OnlyFans, make sure y'all smash the like button on the videos so that I know that you like those particular young ladies and I can have them back. You dig? Jay Allen, Tony Beast Obese, the homie, Stormy B-Man up in here. And make sure y'all wish Stormy a happy belated birthday. The sensei is in the building, you dig? Vince Vilborn, Hectic Nasty, Jesus Espinoza. Salute to everybody in the building, man. I can't read everybody, man, but salute to everybody that's up in here. Coming on through. Smash that like button on the way in. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to reminisce. You know what I'm saying? Those of y'all that's old enough, we're finna reminisce. We're finna go back in time, you dig? We're finna go back in time to a time where everybody was having fun and at peace. Before YouTube, you see what I'm saying? Before Instagram and Twitter, even before MySpace out this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? We finna go back. What's happening, Drew? I see you in the building. What's happening, Ricky? Salute to everybody in here. All right, Brown Sugar Tay Tay. Can you hear me, sister?
Yeah, I hear you. What's
okay.
Up?
Before we get into a few of our topics, because we're going to talk about our favorite cartoons, favorite communities and shit like that. But what are some of your fondest memories of the 80s? What makes the 80s so much better for you, in your opinion, than today?
Oh man, everything. Rap music, the cartoons, the candy. I remember when candy was candy. The way we grew up, breakdancing era, the movies, everything. That's when, hip hop was real hip hop. And right. I miss that era so much.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The 80s was the 80s was the shit. I mean, I had so many great memories from the 80s, but I mean, as a kid, just the experiences. I remember fights, right? family fights, like not our family fighting, but like families against families fights and shit, right? I remember when one of your cousins get into it with the little boy down the street, and next thing you know, he go get his auntie, and then everybody come outside, and your family come outside, and you know what was what I remember that was so hilarious. Now it
Mm-hmm.
sounds funny now when you think about it, but it wasn't no guns. Motherfuckers had broomsticks and bats and fucking shovels and pieces of wood and shit they done picked up, uh, uh, all kind of crazy shit like that. And motherfucker wasn't even. I'm not saying people in the '80s didn't use guns; they did. I'm just saying in my area, motherfuckers wasn't really, like motherfuckers was fighting. You know what I'm saying? It was like real fights and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I miss those days when people could handle that business like that, and then be outside playing together the next day, playing basketball and shit. You know what I mean? But times have changed like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Times have definitely changed. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
I remember that too, where we just fought with our fists, and you know, I would get my ass beat, or you would get your ass beat, but we lived to fight another day. I remember where we could leave our screen doors open without anybody entering in the door. You know, nowadays you can't even
Right,
do that shit. I remember where I used to come home from school and my mom would leave the screen door open. Yeah, I mean, you really didn't have to lock your door back then. Even the hustle
right.
was different.
Yeah,
The way we
yeah,
went trick or treating and everything, we that's when everything was cool. Nowadays you look at somebody the wrong way, they're gonna pull out and they're gonna just shoot you.
yeah.
But the way
I
we handle
remember.
our beef, yeah. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But the way we handle our beef, we just fought, and it was it. The next day we good.
Right. In our day, in the '80s, and in the going into the '90s too, but you had to have some squabble. You had to be able to fight. You couldn't just be, I mean, that's how you built your reputation and your respect was your hands. You know what I'm saying? And how how you defended yourself, and if you was willing and able to fight a motherfucker and shit like that. But now dudes build their reputations and shit off of cloud chasing other people, or how many motherfuckers you can shoot, or if you can go to somebody's grave and piss on it, or disrespect somebody's mural, or just stupid ass weird shit. You know what I'm saying? That don't really prove that you got nothing. You ain't got no nuts. But anyway, I miss the '80s for sure because I think that I remember back in the day where me and my cousin was like, and we was on Ninth and Locust in Milwaukee, and we was uh, my grandma used to have this plum tree in the back of her house, and we the plums before they're ripe, they green and hard. And these other people down the street, these boys down the street, the badass boys, they used to have an apple tree in the back of their house, and we would take the apples and plums and throw them at each other. I mean, just stupid shit, right? We throwing them at each other, hitting each other hard, and the motherfucker, boom, motherfucker crying, all that kind of shit, just badass kid shit. But I remember hitting somebody's car, right, and putting a dent in somebody's car. I remember the lady grabbing me by my arm and snatching me up and taking me to my grandma's house. And she said, "Oh, Miss Such and Such, your grandson out here throwing stuff and woo woo." And my grandma said, "What?" And they sat out there and talked for a minute. And she made me
Man.
get a switch, and she made me get a switch, a good one, because you try to get them hard switches, so they break as soon as she hits you, but no, she make you get the ones that got some water still in the motherfucker, them flimsy switches, right?
Oh, oh
So
hell no.
yeah, them whips. So she make you
Yep.
get the switch, she make you go get in the bathtub, and as soon as you come out in that skin tender, you getting told the fuck up. You getting told the fuck up. But my point is, that's back when parents, it was a community, because parents could actually come talk to another parent about their kid without hear. Like, you try that shit now. Oh, as soon as you open the motherfucker open the door, what motherfucker? Don't you ever grab my kid? Don't you ever touch my motherfucking kid? Ooh,
Facts.
it's gonna be some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But back in them days, it was a real community. Everybody tried to raise everybody. For the most part, it wasn't perfect, but it was a lot better than the shit is today. You know what I'm saying?
And do you remember grown folks talk? Like, you wouldn't be allowed to be in the living room when your parents be talking. Like,
Facts.
I remember one time it was my mom and it was her friends and it was my grandmother, and I was just standing there staring at them the way they was talking. And my mother, she turned around, she looked at me, she was like, "Can I help you? Uh, do you want something?" Like, nah, we couldn't even be in the same room. We would have to be outside, or we would have to be chilling in the room. We couldn't even be in the same place where grown folks was talking.
Right.
And then if you miss and say something, you're gonna get your ass whooped. Like,
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
these kids, I be hearing on the bus, they have no respect. They be cussing and carrying on. Like, I was raised where I had to address somebody as Mr. or Miss.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Not, oh, hey, how you doing, Tay-Tay? I couldn't address somebody like that. I would have to say Mr. or Miss.
Right. You couldn't be in grown folks' face. Like, if like you said, if your parents or grandparents or somebody having company and grown folk come over, you gotta go to your room. You go to your room, you go play whatever you're doing up in there, and then grown folks drinking, shooting the shit, smoking, whatever they doing, right? But you bring your ass downstairs too many times, up in people's face, especially if somebody eating. Woo wee.
Oh yeah.
Because I was a greedy kid. So I remember one time, I ain't never gonna forget this ass whooping. Ooh Lord, my ass hurt right now thinking about it. I got my ass whooped so good one time. This had to be like 1980. I want to say 87. So I knew better. I was old enough to know better. But my pops and my parents had company, whatever. And this motherfucking dude was over there, and and he had like a big ass bag of some candy or something. Now he brought the candy for us, for me and my brother, but my parents wasn't ready to give it to me. They were gonna give it to me later. They didn't want me running around with the candy. So I heard dude say that he bought the candy for the kids. So I'm all in his face and shit. I'm standing there waiting, looking, and ooh wee, Lord have mercy. My mama said, "Boy, what the hell is you looking at this man's face for? Get your greedy ass upstairs somewhere and sit down somewhere." And when
trying to tell you.
When he left, I got my ass towed up. Well, you better not ever act like you poor and you can't get no like we ain't feeding you over here to something. Boy, you all up in this goddamn man's face about some goddamn candy, like you ain't never had no goddamn candy before. Oh, my mama couldn't stand for us to act thirsty about anything because they provide everything for us, So, boy, I got my ass whooped so good that day, it's ridiculous.
I remember getting a good ass whooping for just sucking my teeth. Oh my God, General! Like, my mom asked me to do something, and I was watching TV, and she was like, "Well, Tay-Tay, could you put the dishes up?" And I act like I didn't hear her or anything like that. So she came into the den, and she's like, "Did you hear what I just said?" And then I just looked at her and I sucked my teeth. Man, just for sucking my teeth. Yep. She pulled my lips out and then she popped me.
Oh yeah.
Just for sucking my teeth. I was like, what? She's like, what?
That's what they do.
Just for sucking my teeth. And rolling my eyes. Because she asked me to do something. And I just ignored her. And when, she came in my face and asked me, I looked at her and I just rolled my eyes and sucked my teeth. And man, So sucking your teeth, man,
Well, that's what I'm saying, Tay-Tay. Like, let me read Keno. Salute to my homie Keno Loco Sports in the super chat showing love. Much love, much appreciation. Homie says, must be a location thing because where I'm from, the village shit didn't not exist. Yeah, man, I feel bad for you, bro, because where I was at, yeah, man, motherfuckers, like, it was a village, bro, for real. I mean, we had our fights and family feuds and wars and shit like that going on with people down the street, around the corner. But if you got the fucking up, and motherfuckers, they'll take your ass right back to your house, and you finna get your ass whooped twice. You know what I'm saying? And it really wasn't no smoke until later on. Like the 90s, it started changing a bit, but back in the 80s, man, I remember several times, a neighbor bringing me or my cousins home when we getting our ass whooped. They telling on us and shit we done did.
Word.
But I'm gonna tell you this too, Tay.
What's up?
I remember one time I said, "Oh man," and you a kid, you don't know no better. I should have known better, but I didn't know no better. I remember one time we was living in California at the time, and we were living in Salinas, California, and I remember some of my pop's army buddies was coming over, and and they girls. It was like I don't know, they was having like some couples night, whatever, some grown folk shit. So, a couple of my dad's army buddies and they girls came through, right? And I'm in the front yard playing, right? And I'm just so stupid. I'm just dumb. They come through and they see me in the yard. They say, "Hey, little man, how you doing?" I said, "Hey, you guys are finally here. I've been cleaning up all day waiting on y'all to get here." Lord have mercy. My mama, she heard me say that shit. She said, "Boy, you want people to think we got a dirty house? You got to clean up before they get here? I'm whooping your ass when they leave." I'm scared as fuck. I'm trying to cop a plea with my daddy. I'm like, "Daddy, I didn't know what I was saying. Daddy, ooh." Man, when them people left, ass whooping for days. That was a brutal ass whooping. That was damn near child abuse.
Right?
I'm talking about ass whooping for days. But, kids talk. They don't know no better. Just saying stupid. Everybody clean up before company comes. You want to make sure you ain't got no stuff around that, make sure you got your jewelry put up, make sure everything's smelling good. That's what you do. But you ain't supposed to say that, You ain't supposed to say that. And I didn't know that as a kid. And I said that, and boy, did I get my ass all the way whooped. Salute to Rod Neal in the super chat showing love. Much love, much appreciation. Homie says, sucking your teeth and calling a grown person a lie back then would get your lights knocked out. These are facts, sir.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
These are
I would
facts.
never do that to my mom again, ever. Still to this day, like I'm 44 years old, and believe it or not, I don't curse around my moms. Like me and my brother, we were raised where we did not do no cussing around my mother. Like you ain't too old to get your ass whooped. And I remember one time I said something and my mother was looking at me like, what did you just say? I was like, nothing. I ain't saying nothing, Mom. I ain't saying nothing. and she was in my apartment.
Right.
When I was saying something. So even in my apartment, I'm like, nah, Mom, I'm good. I'm good. I ain't saying nothing.
Right.
I'm good.
Salute to the brother Rob Singleton in the super chat showing love. Appreciate the support, family. He says, I sucked my teeth at Mom and she cracked my head with a Dan Marino pass with her hairbrush. Yeah. Remember, that's back when they throw shit at you in the 80s. They'll throw some shit at your ass real quick. I'm going to tell you this last one. I remember I got my ass whooped. I told this story before on YouTube. Now, this one I was totally innocent on. For real. I didn't do nothing wrong. But sometimes you got some. Look, we all got stories where we got our ass whooped when we was innocent. Right? Now, I was by my grandma's house on 9th and Locust. Right? And something happened to where my daddy was mad at me and my cousin. Right? We was acting up or some shit, whatever. So he told me to go in the room. He said, boy, go in the room. Go up in the back room and sit down somewhere. So when I went in the room, now my grandma's door, I don't know if this shit got some extra WD-40 on this motherfucking door or what. But all I know is when I walked in the room and tried to close the door slammed. And I promise you, that's my word, I did not slam the door. All I did was push the door behind me and it slammed hard in the motherfucker. So then I hear my daddy say, "Oh, you got me fucked up." So he come walking behind me. He opened the door. "Oh, you want to slam some motherfucking door?" I said, "Dad, I didn't do it." Before I didn't get a chance to get it out. Whooped my ass so bad, man, I was underneath the bed. I was trying to get away from him. I went underneath the bed. I'm trying to get away. You know what I'm saying? And then I tried to tell my mama, because I'm thinking my mama going to sympathize with me. I'm like, "Mom, I didn't slam the door. It happened on accident." She said, "Son, the door slammed." You had to, your daddy had to whoop you, And I'm crying. I'm like, Mom, but I didn't do nothing. No, it was an accident. She didn't. She look. That's when women used to ride with their man back in them days, cause she didn't give me no comfort. I got my ass whooped, and I was mad as fuck for years. I'm still mad about that ass whooping because I didn't do shit.
I'm telling you, my brother used to do that to me all the time. Like, it was something that I did not do, and I'm telling you, like, my brother, he was so cold back then. And I was like, I ain't even do nothing, knowing damn well it was him. And you know what I hate? Getting a whooping in front of him and he start laughing. That made it even worse.
Oh, yeah. See, in my house, you get your ass whooped if you laugh.
But see, my mother didn't like that. Because, see, when he started laughing, she turned and be like, oh, you laughing? You want some of this? And then, he ran away. See, that gets you whooped too. Laughing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Salute to the homie Radio Time in the super chat showing love. Appreciate the support, brother, coming through with the 5-piece chicken nugget. He says, y'all talking about the 80s. Think about growing in the South in the 60s and 70s. Different type of ass whoopings. My parents did not play that. Yeah, we know. See, Radio Time is a triple OG. Radio Time is a triple OG. See, we OGs, but Radio Time is a triple OG. Radio Time was raised back in them days when our parents was being raised, and you know what I'm saying. Radio Time got some different type ass whoopings. You know what I'm saying. Now I got ass whoopings. I got some real good ones too, but I'm sure Radio Time got some brutal, savage ass whoopings out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying. Growing up in them
real
days,
man.
You know what I mean.
I mean, the ass whoopings I was getting, they were so brutal to the point where I only got whooped maybe like once a year. I made sure I didn't get whooped for the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm. Here you go, Tay. David Jackson say, "Be quiet before I give you something to cry about. After I just got an ass whooping,
See?
Moms be wilding. Yeah,
tell me.
Facts. That's how they used to do. But see, I had it worse. Go ahead, Tay.
Okay. And then when you're about to get the whooping, you whining and crying, you making it even worse. She was like, stop whining. And then when you're about to get beat, when she go, didn't I tell you? I'm like, oh no. When you hear that, you know you about to get it.
Oh, right, exactly. That them ad libs. Them ad libs, some sound effects. Oh man, my pops was a master of them side effects. My pops used to say that shit all the time. He was like, oh, you think you bad, huh? Mm-hmm. Oh, you think you gonna skip some motherfucking school, huh? Mm-hmm. Ooh. All that shit. I'm like, man, no, I don't think I'm bad, Daddy. I don't think I'm cool. I don't think I'm tough. Yes, you do. You think you missed the goddamn New York City. That's what you think. Oh, that's when we live in New York. Oh, you think you missed the goddamn New York? I'm like, no, what are you talking about? I got my ass for one time. I walked in the house. Listen, no bullshit. Before I get to my brother Kelly Red. Tay, when I lived in New York, now, I was 14, from the ages of 14 to 16, I lived in New York. Mm-hmm. So now, I'm in New York, and I remember, because my cousin stayed with us for like the summer. He stayed with us for like 3 months or some shit before we had to send him back to Milwaukee. But I remember my pops whooped me several times in New York on some straight bullshit. Like what the fuck? I walked in the house one time and I had my hat on. I had a New York Yankees hat on, right? Uh-huh. And I had it cocked to the side, but in the Midwest, you can't cock your hats to the side because that's representing one gang or the other gang.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's some Midwest shit. Like, so it's like in Milwaukee and Chicago, if you got your hat cocked to the left, you representing the People's Nation, and all the gangs that follow underneath the People's Nation, the 5-Point Star, like Vice Lords, Blackstones, and all that shit, right? Latin Kings, whatever. If you got your hat broke off to the right, you under the Folk Nation, which is Gangsta Disciples and all that kind of shit. So anyway,
right.
I wasn't tripping because I'm in New York. I'm like, they don't do that out here. So I had my hat broke off one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? I think I had it broke off to the left. You know what I'm saying? So I walk up in the house, and he like, Boy, take that motherfucking hat off like you Mr. Goddamn New York or somebody. Motherfucker walking around this goddamn house like you Mr. New York. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's what I'm thinking. I ain't say this. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? I just walked in the house. You know, so he saw the look on my face. He knew what I was thinking just by the look. Got my ass whooped. And this was no belt ass whooping. This was a fisticuffs ass whooping. This was
shit.
This was a couple of gut shots. Take that motherfucking hat off, nigga. You ain't no gangster walking around here. Damn. You know, that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. My brother Cadillac Red. What's happening with it, fam? Salute to you in the super chat, homie. He says, bill collector called, and I said, my mama told me to tell you she not home. Shaking my head. Hashtag ass whooping. Oh, you know you got your ass whooped for that. You know you got your ass whooped for that one, homie.
Yo, no bullshit. I remember my mom's boss had called, and this was when I didn't know my mom called out sick. So she was like, any phone calls I get, just tell them that I'm asleep. So her boss had called. I said, my mom said she's asleep.
Right.
I was so upset. I was like, what? You told me to tell people? She's like, you can't do shit. And then I just got an ass whooping. I was like, I thought I did the right thing. Your boss called. I told her, she said, you know, my mom said, you know, she said you were asleep.
Right.
And, oh my God. You talk about a butt whooping for real. I was like, you told me. She's like, listen, just don't touch the phone no more.
Yep.
We little, we don't know.
Like, yeah, you don't know no better until you learn.
Shit, I was 5 years old. What the hell? Mm-hmm. I did what you told me to do.
Yep. I remember one time. I can't tell that story on YouTube because trolls gonna take it and run with it. I can't tell that story. I'll tell you behind the scenes. Salute to my brother Rod Neal in the super chat, showing love, much appreciation, homie. He says, LOL 78. I couldn't even close the door to my room when I was growing up. He says, boy, leave that door open. You won't pay no bills in here. Absolutely. But you know what, though, Rod Neal? When you become a teenager, your mama wants you to close that door. She wants you to close that goddamn door when you become a teenager because, you know what I'm saying, niggas be in there killing themselves, doing all kind of weird ass shit. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah. I remember back in, this was the 90s, though. This wasn't the 80s. But we'll wait till we talk about the 90s. Miami Snoopy 305. Salute to the homie in the super chat, showing love, much appreciation. Brother coming through with the 10-piece chicken nugget. He says, I could be in another room when moms would call me. I go to her. She tell me to hand her the. Oh my God, I got that story, bro. Hand her the remote. That was the only few inches away. I was flex.
Oh my God. Yeah, I hate that.
I had to yield. Yeah, bro. Look, bro.
Yo.
This happened to me in New York. When I lived in New York. No bullshit. I told this story on YouTube before. I'm at the basketball court, right? Me and the homies out there hooping and shit. Right, my sister come down there. My little sister, she's like, Kay, come here. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, y'all, hey, hold up, man. I got to see my sister more. I run all the way across this field. I'm like, what? She's like, Daddy wants you. I'm like, okay. I go all the way to the house, up this big ass hill. Get to the house. I'm like, hey, Dad. Yeah. What's going on? He's like, pass me the remote control.
What?
So no, so now mind you, I'm like, okay, cool. The remote control is on top of the TV stand. He's sitting on the couch. I give him the remote control, and I said, so I'm standing there. So what you standing there for? I said, Tina said you wanted me. He said, yeah, pass me the remote control. So then I fucked up because now I'm a teenager now. My testosterone coming in. So now I'm thinking like I can talk some shit. So I say to him, I say, you called me all the way in the house for just to pass you the remote control that was 5 feet away from me?
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
Ass whooping.
That was a brutal one. That was a brutal ass whooping. He said he jumped up. He said, boy, who the fuck you talking to?
Man.
I'm like, man, this is child abuse. I really thought I was getting abused. I really did. I was feeling sorry for myself. I'm finna run away from home. I'm tired of this shit. This some bullshit. This ain't the way kids supposed to get treated. You know, I'm talking all this bullshit. I got my ass whooped over a fucking remote control. I'm like, you know what? But then I see myself doing the same thing. I be in my man cave. I be in my man cave chilling, watching TV, and I call my daughter in a minute, my youngest daughter. Like, baby, come here. And she's like, huh? I'm like, baby, turn off my air conditioner.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to go through it. They got to go through it too. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
You told her to turn off the AC.
Yeah. And the AC is literally 4 feet from me. But I don't give a fuck. I had to go through it. They got to go through it. Fuck it.
Oh, my God.
Boston fan times 4. Because I'm afraid if I don't let them go through the shit I went through, they might grow up to be weirdos. They got to go. Maybe the way my parents, listen, I'm a boss. The way my parents raised me, I might have been pissed off at certain shit, but it led me down a certain path. So I want to make sure my kids go down the path. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I want them to avoid certain mistakes I made, but I want to make sure I'm raising them the way my parents raised me. Boxing fan times 4 in the super chat salute homie says Selena's got a nice beach to smash some bun. Selena's is the shit, bro. It's man, I can tell you a lot of stories about Selena's. A lot of them. I still be going down out there, Monterey Bay. I be going out there to Selena's, Monterey Bay. I be fucking around out there. Miami Snoopy 305 in the super chat showing love, much appreciation. He says, can't even hit your folks with the silent treatment. He says, it's just gonna lead to another ass whooping. Yeah, walk around here like you got attitude. I'll whoop your ass.
For real, like I be trying to ignore my mother after getting my ass whooped, and she's like, you will address me. I'm like, well, damn. You still want me to talk to you after you done beat?
Big facts. The village brother say, didn't I tell you? He said, them ass whoopers. Yeah. Facts. All right, Tay, let me ask you this now. Let's get to the smoke. What was some of your favorite childhood cartoons growing up? It could be 80s or 90s.
Well, really, most of my favorite cartoons, they have to be from the 80s. My number one top one, it would be Thundercats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thundercats.
I love them, Thundercats.
Thundercats. Who else?
Scooby-Doo. Jabberjaw. I don't know if you remember Jabberjaw. Shark.
Now off the top of my head, I don't remember. Maybe
yeah. A lot of people sleep on this cartoon, really. The Pink Panther, even though it wasn't I remember talking or anything on that. The Pink Panther.
Pink Panther was a player.
I just like the theme music. The Roadrunner show, Tom and Jerry.
Right. Tom and Jerry was shit. Yeah.
I didn't know they was racist because remember I didn't know by this being a kid, but you know Mammy was in that.
Oh yeah. They put all kind of racist shit in the cartoon back in the day. Even Mickey Mouse had racist shit going on.
You saw Mammy in it? I was like, wait a minute. And then as you get older, you're like, wait a minute. I never noticed that before. That's Mammy in there. I'm like, really?
Yep. They sure did. What's up, Milltown Kennels? I see you in the building, homie. Salute. Slip the jab. Salute to everybody that's coming through. Aaron Percy in the super chat. Salute, homie. Says, see, this a damn shame. I wasn't born to 96, but I still got raised the same as y'all. Mom's is 61. Really? Pops is 71. I was a grown man from my first breath. Man, you have some good parents though, bro. You got good parents. Like, yeah, bro. If you was raised like that in that era, yeah, you came up good. Because a lot of people in 96 to 97 range and up, was
Mm-hmm.
raised all fucked up. When I be telling these stories,
Mm-hmm.
they be like, "Man, that's child abuse, bro. They can't hit you like that." Like,
Fuck
nigga, are
out of
you out
here.
of your fucking mind? Like, that's what's wrong with y'all kids. That's why y'all going crazy and doing weird shit, shooting up schools and
Exactly.
shit, because y'all ain't get y'all motherfucking ass whooped. Uncommentary in the super chat salute. He says, "Y'all, ever been whooped with an extension cord?" No, I saw my cousins get whooped with an extension cord. I never got whooped with a extension cord. My grandma used to whoop some of my baddest cousins with extension cords, but I never got hit with that because I was one of the good grandkids. Like I was always,
Mm-hmm.
I was blessed and highly favored. You dig? So, both my grandparents who did the whoopings, they all thought I was gonna be somebody. They all told me you're gonna be special. So so I was like the house nigga. They didn't whoop me with no extension cord. But my cousins, they got the business. They got that extension. I didn't get that extension cord. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I never got an extension cord. I just got the belt, the switch, and that was it.
Yes, indeed. Felix Nunez in the super chat salute, homie. Much love, much appreciation. Says ha ha. My dad was like was like that too. He says, best man I knew. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Let me tell you about my cartoons, Tay. My favorite
Mm-hmm.
cartoons coming up, I loved He-Man first and foremost. He-Man
Mm.
was my dude. You know what I'm saying? Prince Adam, you know what I'm saying? I fuck with He-Man heavy, heavy, heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm telling you right now, if I can get away with it, if I could get away with it, right? If I wouldn't embarrass myself in front of my wife and children, I would play with He-Man toys right now.
Hey.
I would give me some He-Man toys, some action figures, and be psh, 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 psh. I'd be doing all that shit if I could get away with it. But I can't get away with it now. I'm gonna look like a cheese ball, so I wouldn't even do it. But
Mm.
I fuck with He-Man all the way heavy. You know what I'm saying? I had all the He-Man toys growing up. You know what I'm saying? I used to get them shit for my birthday, Christmas. He-Man toys. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I love He-Man, but He-Man won. Thundercats as well. I love Thundercats.
Yeah.
Uh, Panthera was my guy. Panthera was the only black Thundercat.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with him heavy. Panthera, you know what I'm saying? That was my dude.
Mm-hmm.
Then I fuck with Silverhawks. I fuck with Silverhawks heavy.
Oh,
Yeah,
Silverhawks.
yeah, Silverhawks was my
Damn.
shit. I had all them toys
Oh.
too. I had all the Silverhawks toys. I action figures. I fuck with Heathcliff. Heathcliff the cat. Heathcliff. No one should terrorize the neighborhood. That's my guy, Heathcliff.
Is he Cliff?
Yeah, Heathcliff was a boss hog out here. Heathcliff was whooping ass and fucking all the female cats. You know what I'm saying? And then
Yo.
who was my other one? I think I fuck with. I ain't got my list up here. I don't know what happened to my list, but yeah, after Heathcliff, I would say. I would say. Let me see here. Thundercats, He-Man, Heathcliff. Um, I mentioned somebody else. Thundercats, He-Man, Heathcliff, Silverhawks, and then I would say, damn, I can't remember where I had my fifth one. I can't remember. I can't find my list.
I got mine
But
though.
but anyway, it was a lot of cartoons I fucked with back in there, back in the 80s and early 90s. I like the Ninja Turtles too. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Um,
Yeah, but you
I,
like Donatello. I got a problem with that, General. Raphael is that dude.
Donatello was the nigga too.
What? Nah. Raphael, that's the dark turtle. That's I love Raphael, man. Because he has my favorite weapons. That's the size.
Oh yeah, the size is my shit.
Yeah. Donatello? Are you serious?
Hey,
Nah.
so Tay, give me 1 second. I'm texting my yard guy. He trying to feed these dogs real quick. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. He should be good now. All right. I just text him. He looking for the dog food. It's in my truck. I left the door open for him in my truck so he can go get the dog food out the trunk. But anyway, um, let me ask you this. Let's go to 80s candy. Candy in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button, y'all. We should have 300 likes in here. 80s candy. All right, Tay Tay. Let's get to the smoke. What was your favorite 80s candy? You ain't got to have a number. Just give me some up.
Pixie sticks, the Kool-Aid in the straw, pixie sticks, the now-and-laters, cherry and grape was my favorite. What is that candy that sparkles in your mouth? Oh, I forgot what that shit is called.
Called
those pop
something
things.
Pop something pop crackles or some shit. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that one. What else? Nerds.
Oh yeah, I fuck with nerds heavy back in the day.
Nerds, the nerds and the rain pops. Yeah, that's when candy was candy. I mean, good candy, and we didn't even have to pay that much for candy. Like if your mom would give you 50 cents, you'd be good. You can like buy up the whole damn store.
Right. Yep. It wouldn't cost you nothing, but yeah, Pop Rocks, yeah.
Yeah, I like that shit.
Yeah. Pop Rocks was the shit.
Lemon heads.
Lemon heads the shit. Yeah.
Woo.
I'm gonna tell you something about Pop Rocks though. It's a trick for grown folks. Because they still got Pop Rocks out here if you can find them. This is a free game I'm giving you, brothers. Free game. Okay? You can thank me later. Mess with them Pop Rocks while you eating pussy. She'll thank you too. That's free game. Send me a cash app after you try it. But go ahead though, Tay.
Okay. Cherry Clans, Johnny Appleseeds. What I cannot stand was those baked beans. What the shits was called? The baked beans.
Oh, we hating on Boston baked beans.
What those? Them shits was nasty. Ugh.
Baked beans was the shit.
That was no, not that. Ugh.
I love Boston baked beans.
Remember the one with the cigarettes? You make it like you smoking.
Yeah, the candy cigarettes. Yeah.
That shit. And but the gum, what I least don't like is the bazooka, because you can chew it and for a second, and then the taste will just disappear.
Right. Yeah, bazooka gum.
That's trash.
Yeah, that's an eraser. That's like chewing on an eraser after like 60 seconds. That shit just disappear, the flavor. And you just chewing on some fucking rubber. You're like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, yeah, bazooka gum is just, it was cheap. It was convenient, but it sucked ass. Hubba Bubba was always my favorite bubble gum.
Oh, yeah.
I used to fuck with Hubba Bubba, different flavors. Fuck with that shit heavy. You know what I'm saying? But as far as candy go, I like Boston baked beans, despite what Tay Tay say.
Ew.
I love Chico sticks. Chico sticks was my shit. Even to this day, I sneak and eat me some Chico sticks. I like sour cherries. Those little sour cherry candies. Yeah, I used to fuck with them heavy. You know what I'm saying? Till my teeth got fucked up. I used to fuck with Dots. Remember Dots?
I don't.
They come in the box, and they got different flavors.
Yeah,
a bunch of different flavors and shit. Dots. I used to eat Dots like it was going out of style. And then I like candy bars like O. Henry's. O. Henry is my favorite candy bar of all time. O. Henry. And then after O. Henry's, Fifth Avenue bar. I know young people probably like, what the fuck is the O. Henry and the Fifth Avenue? Fifth Avenue's and O. Henry's was the shit. I fuck with them heavy. I fuck with the 100-gram bars. You know what I'm saying? Snickers is always gonna be the shit, no matter what era you from.
Hell
Yeah, no
yeah.
matter what area you from, sneakers is shit.
Oh hell yeah.
Peanut butter Twix. What you know about peanut butter Twix?
Yeah, I can bust down on some peanut butter Twigs. Those are good.
Yeah,
And the
peanut butter
regular
Twix.
Twigs.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, when peanut
Mm-hmm.
butter Twixes came out, I was like, well, I don't know when they, I don't know if they came out in the 80s or maybe they came out in the 70s. All I know is when I discovered peanut butter Twix was in the 80s, and because I used to eat the regular caramel ones. When I see
Mm-hmm.
that yellow wrapper, when they had that yellow wrapper, I said, "Oh my goodness, these motherfuckers go so hard." Yeah, I used to
All
fuck
right.
with peanut butter Twix heavy. If I find them today, I'm gonna fuck with them. I don't think they're selling no more though.
Yeah, I just see the regular ones. I don't see I don't see the peanut butter ones. I know Reese's Pieces I like.
Mm-hmm.
The Buttercups I like. The Snickers as well. I wasn't too keen on Milky Way. I didn't like that, or Three Musketeers.
Yeah, Three Musketeers is suck ass. Like
Mm-hmm.
they ain't nothing but chocolate and nougat. Like I mean, if you ain't got like, listen, if I, on Halloween when I used to get Three Musketeers, I would eat them only. I would trade them most of the time, but I would eat them only as a filler in between the other shit I'm eating. You know what I'm saying? Just to change up the taste. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Three Musketeers suck ass, but I did like Milky Ways though, even though they ain't had no nuts and stuff in there. Milk paws, but Milky Ways is good. I fuck with Milky Ways heavy. I just don't buy them though. I would never buy them, but on Halloween, I fuck with a Milky Way. I ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't buy them though. I ain't never went to the store and purposely bought a Milky Way. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
New Fat Boy Fitness, what's happening with it, bro? Salute to you in the super chat. He says, thought I was Jam Master Jay one day and scratched up my mama Stevie Wonder record. Ooh wee.
Oh
Shit.
shit.
Yeah, you know you finna get it. He said He Man and Thundercats was my ish. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Rob Singleton in the super chat. Appreciate the love, homie. Says we gotta talk 90s black sitcoms. 90s black sitcoms. Well, let's talk about the 90s real quick. Once I read this here. So to Afro Rican G in the super chat. Appreciate the love, fam. Says remember me. We said remind me to whoop your ass when we get home. If you don't, it's gonna be worse. Man, that's brutal. That's brutal. You gotta remind the motherfuckers whoop your ass. See that's that shit, bro.
Damn.
That's that's all the way fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Boxing Fan Times 4 in the super chat. Appreciate the love, homie. He says, I ran out the house. Mom's called. This at the cops on me. Then motherfucker told her, why isn't she whipping me? She told me, why isn't she whipping me? That is that was okay for her to whoop me, and long as she didn't leave marks. The police told you it was okay for her to whoop you, long as she didn't leave no marks. Man, I can't
Wow.
even imagine
The police
calling the
is
police.
saying it's a wow.
Uh-uh. I mean, I
That's
got my
crazy,
ass for
man.
one time for being curious and dialing 911. I dialed 911 because I should see it on TV all the time. 911, 911. So I just called it one time, just, and when somebody answered, I hung up. But them motherfuckers came to the house. They
Oh.
must have traced the call or something. They came to the house. I ain't never gonna forget. We was in California. Motherfucker came to
Mm.
the house. I said, yeah. I remember my dad answered the door. Police was there, and they said, yeah, we got a 911 call from this number, from this house address, and they hung up. And so we just want to make sure everything's okay. And then, and then my dad looked back at me, and I was just standing there like, oh, no, I didn't call 911.
Yes, you
And then
did.
the cops were like, "Are you okay, son? Are you okay?" My dad was like, "Yeah, he okay." Ooh. And I saw my dad getting pissed off. So I'm like, "Damn, this shit might get ugly." You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I called because I was playing with the phone.
Oh,
So
oh
I
man.
confessed. I didn't get my ass whooped that day though, because I confessed to it right away. And I said, I was playing with the phone. The cop said, "You sure everything's okay?" I said, "Yes." And they was like, "Okay," and they left. My daddy talked to me. Said, "Boy, don't you ever do no shit like that again, ever." So you call that's number for emergency. You do that shit, they gonna come here, woo woo, thinking something happening to your motherfucking ass. Yeah,
Yeah,
man, it was
because
not.
You know why they asked you that? Because I think back then in like in the late 80s, that's when child abuse was starting to rise up. Because I remember I got burnt by this kid, and my mom took me to the doctor's office, and so my mom explained what happened, but then they looked at me and they was like, "Okay, Tay Tay, what really did happen?" So I'm like, "Wait a minute, like what you asking me what really happened? My mom already told you what happened." But see, I didn't understand back then, but now I understand why, because they would ask me what really happened because, you know, they wanted to know if my mom really did it or not. That's why they was asking me like what really did happen. Cause I was looking at the doctor like, what the fuck you asking me? Like I told you what happened.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Salute to DG in the super chat. Appreciate the love. He says, Birdie Mac, go find me a switch. Yes, sir. All right, Tay Tay, what's some of your favorite 90s sitcoms? Shows and shit you used to watch besides cartoon.
Um, damn. What really did come out in the 90s? Was it uh was it A Different World that came out in the 90s? Living Single?
Yeah, I think Different World was like 89, but it went into the
Um
90s heavy. It went into the 90s. So that count. That count.
Dad Living Single. I would say definitely The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say Married with Children because that I think that was 80s.
But it was still going
Um
in the 90s, though.
yeah, Married with Children definitely. Definitely. And The Simpsons really. Martin.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, Martin was my favorite show in the 90s. That was just a fucking ridiculous good ass show. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Martin was just crazy good. Martin, yeah, Fresh Prince. Even though this show came out a long time ago, it was still new episodes coming out in the 90s. The Cosby Show, and even though this show I'm about to say came out in the 70s, the reruns used to show in the 90s. And I was a kid, I used to watch the fuck out of them as a teenager. Good Times. I used to watch the fuck out of Good Times. I
Oh my God,
didn't.
yeah.
I didn't see Good Times when it was airing live. I saw the replay syndication shit. So I fuck with Good Times back in them days. And what else I used to watch? I used to watch Living Single. I used to love Max. Ooh, I love me some Max and some Regine.
Oh, what?
Max and Regine. Is Regine? Well, which one is Regine?
Kim
Sinclair? No.
Fields.
Yeah, Kim Fields, Regine. Yeah,
Yeah.
Regine and Max. I love them. You know what I'm saying? And who else? What else I used to watch in the 90s? New York Undercover. New York.
Oh my God, that's my show. Yes, to this day they still play it. I record that. I love me some New York Undercover. Yes.
Yes. Yes. What's your favorite New York Undercover episode? You remember?
Uh, I mean, this may sound weird, but I like the part. Well, I was sad when Eddie had passed away, but I like when Eddie and Nina got married, and when Eddie died, I was crushed. Uh,
Yeah, that was some
and
bullshit. They did to Eddie.
I know that's when I really stopped watching it. Uh, there's a lot of episodes that I like. I like when damn the part when Ice T was in it and he killed JC's fiance.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I remember
Yes.
Ice was in that shit.
Yeah, all the Ice T ones exactly. Yeah, I like when Ice T was in it. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm. Dane Watson said Quantum Leap. That was my shit, bro.
Oh shit,
Bro, I
Quantum
fuck
Leap.
with Quantum Leap to this day. Not the new.
Oh.
I haven't watched the new. I know they got a new Quantum Leap out. I haven't watched that, but the old reruns, man. If I can
Mm-hmm.
find them joints, I watch Quantum Leap heavy. The theme music. Dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun,
dun, dun, dun,
dun,
dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun, dun.
dun, dun.
Yeah, that's my shit. I love Quantum Leap. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Quantum Leap was my shit. The $6 Million Band. I know these are 70s, but
Yeah.
Bionic Woman. I have a whole library of that. Not the $6 Million Man, but the Bionic Woman.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Xena, the warrior princess.
Yeah. I used to watch A-Team too. A-Team. I think that was in the 80s though.
The 18,
Yep.
the old one, right?
Yep.
With
Mm-hmm.
B.A. Mr. T.
Yep. Yep. 80s. Oh, homie said Knight Rider. Hell yeah.
Oh shit.
Godson. Knight Rider, bro. You couldn't tell me I wasn't Michael Knight. Nigga, I was running around here with the Knight Rider. Had that leather jacket. Nigga, I thought I was motherfucking Knight Rider for real out this bitch.
My favorite episode from Knight Rider is when it's Kit's double car.
Right, right.
The car it's the car that calls themselves car. Kit's double. That was one of my favorite episodes. Kit's double car.
Hey, I bet I'm gonna see how many people remember. I think this had to be the 80s though. This couldn't have been the 90s. It had to be the late 80s. Do y'all remember the TV show, the TV series called V?
Oh shit, V.
With the aliens in the 80s?
Yes.
That was my
Ew.
shit. Yeah, V was my shit. Yeah, V
Ew.
was my
Don't they
shit.
pull their skin off and you see all this green shit on their face? V.
Mm. Yeah, hell yeah.
Remember Alien
Hell yeah.
Nation?
Oh, I remember Alien Nation like a motherfucker. Alien Nation was good. Um, you remember Elvira?
Oh, the mistress Elvira.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
she was something else.
Yeah, Elvira, her
Elvira.
crazy ass. Yeah, but yeah, the 80s and the early 90s, early to mid 90s was the shit. I remember all of that.
Do
Salute to
you
the
remember?
brother, the village brother
Oh.
in the super chat. He says a lot of people sleep on the effort that was put into theme music. All the shows, 80s and theme music fire. Yeah, yeah. The theme music was the shit, bro.
Oh hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Werewolf the
Absolutely.
series. I don't know if you remember that with John York. Werewolf the series.
No, I remember you told me about that. I don't remember the series
Hmm.
though. I
I have the
remember it.
whole series. Yep.
Yeah,
They used to scare the shit out of me.
yeah, yeah. I never watched it. I don't think I did. At least maybe if I watch a couple episodes, I might.
You'll
I
like
might.
it.
He said somebody say Stargate SG-1. You know what, bro? I never watched Stargate SG-1. Not one episode. I love Stargate the movie, but I never watched the show, bro. I never ever watched the show. Hamza essay Shaka Zulu in the 80s. Yeah, Shaka, bro, that's my favorite miniseries ever. Shaka Zulu and Roots was my favorite shows. You couldn't tell me I wasn't Shaka Zulu, bro. I was in my backyard running around with no socks and shoes on, trying to toughen up my feet like Shaka. I would take cardboard and cut out a spearhead and then take aluminum foil to put over the motherfucker to
Oh
look like a
shit.
fucking spearhead, and then I would tape it to a broomstick and be running around swearing I was Shaka Zulu. I swear. I thought I was Shaka like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I made me a shield, everything. Yeah, that was my shit. I fuck with Shaka heavy. Travis Touchdown in the super chat. Appreciate the love. He says, what about favorite 80s movies? Hey, now we talking.
Oh wow, that's right up our alley, right, General?
Yeah, absolutely. Tay, what's your favorite? Some of your favorite 80s movies?
You know me. I am a classic horror fanatic. Shoot, Fright Night, Silver Bullet. Remember Pretty in Pink,
Pretty in
Mannequin.
Pink. Yeah, I remember
The list goes on. I mean, man, because we talked about this on our last live, right? The scariest 80s,
that. Yeah,
The Howling. Every 80 movies you can name, I pretty much loved it.
yeah, absolutely. Man, yeah, I had so many 80s movies. 80s is my favorite era for movies. So
Yes.
I got so many of them. I can go on and on. Like uh 48 hours. Another 40 hours I think came out in the 90s. But 48
Yeah.
hours, Beverly Hills Cop, Coming to America, all Eddie Murphy shit in the 80s. Then
Yes.
you had like It was a movie called Secret Admirer. A lot of people don't know about that movie. Um, Secret Admirer was a movie. What's the dude name? I can't remember. I think his name Thomas Howell or something. His name was. He was
Oh,
a star
C.
of that.
Thomas Howell.
Yeah, him. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
he was a star of that joint. Secret Admirer was one of my favorite movies. Can't Buy Me Love. Trading Places. Travis Touchdown say Weird Science. Absolutely. Weird Science was my shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, Weird Science, boy. Yeah, Weird Science had me in my room trying to make a bitch bad, boy. Shit.
Right?
I'm in there like, what the fuck?
The Last Dragon.
Oh, The Last Dragon, Bruce Leroy. Yeah, for sure. That was it. That was everything. You know what I'm saying? You said Soldier Story. Yeah, Soldier Story is my favorite. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. A Soldier Story. I got that in my car. That's how much I fuck with that. You know what? The only movies I got in my car: Soldier Story, Silver Bullet. I think I got It in there, the original It, not that new shit, but the original It, and a movie called The Stand from Stephen King called The Stand.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got them shits in my car. You know what I'm saying? So when I be out and about, out of town or something, I can pop them motherfuckers in and shit. You know. But Dr. Detroit, big dose. What you talking about? Woo. Dr. Detroit was my shit, bro. Dr. Detroit, listen here, man. Dr. Detroit and then James Brown, bro. If y'all have not seen Dr. Detroit, you need to go watch that movie today if you can find it. Maybe it's on YouTube. You might have to pay for it or whatever, but you gotta go find Dr. Detroit. That was my shit. Wildcats. I used to love Wildcats. That movie. I loved
Cat's Eye.
Oh, Cat's Eye was the shit. Hell yeah. Overboard with Goldie Hawn. I love Overboard.
All the Jasons.
Yeah, the Jasons and shit. It go without saying. Friday the 13th. Freddy, a couple of the Freddys from 1 to 3. I fuck with the 1 to 3. Freddy.
Yeah, not 2, right?
Yeah, but yeah, two. They was on some wild shit.
Yeah.
You know, on some wild shit in 2.
Yeah, that. Of course, Halloween. There was a 1978, but the 80s Halloween. This new era Halloween, I don't like. Because remember I told you they said that with Michael Myers, he spoke. I don't know how true that was.
Yeah, well, I didn't watch it because I'm waiting because I got to see the one before that. I still haven't watched the one before that, but the one before Halloween ends, I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna watch both of them, and then I'll let you know. They say Michael Myers was getting his ass whooped. I seen Blue Blood had posted some shit on Instagram where Michael Myers was getting his ass whooped by a little nigga, and that's ridiculous.
Yo, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like they can't. Y'all not finna have me scared of this nigga my whole life, and now all of a sudden he a pussy.
Yeah.
And some little nigga can beat his ass. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Wow.
No, they ain't can do that to me. Quick say Stir Crazy. Stir Crazy was the shit. Hell yeah. I like Top Gun. There you go. Top Gun. Lost Boys. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Let me see here. Somebody else said something. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go back up so I can find that movie they was talking about that I fuck with. Of course, Coming to America, all Eddie Murphy shit. Rambo, I fuck with Rambo heavy. Let me see. Where the fuck is the movie? I just saw it in here in the chat. I was trying to mention it. Oh yeah, Porky's. I fuck with all the Porky's. I fuck with them heavy. It was another one though.
Back to the Future, I fuck with.
Oh, Back to the Future. Yeah, I definitely fuck with them. I fuck with Back to the Future. Karate Kid. He said the Death Wishes 1 through 5. I fuck with Death Wishes too.
Oh hell yeah, Death Wish Charles Bronson. What?
Oh, what y'all know about DC Cab though?
Nah.
Yes, DC Cab was the shit. Mr. T. It was a star-studded cast. DC Cab was the shit, bro. DC Cab had some great stars of that era. It's an underrated movie. A lot of people, it went over a lot of people missed that. Go watch DC Cab. Go watch Dr. Detroit. If y'all can find them motherfuckers, watch them shits, bro. You're going to love DC Cab. You know what I'm saying? Well, you might not like it now, but back in the day, it was my shit. Shank say Toxic Avenger. I couldn't stand Toxic Avenger, bro. I couldn't stand that. You say Total Recall, that was in the 90s. Yeah, Total Recall was good. We didn't
Police
got
Academy.
Police
Somebody said,
Academy.
what? Oh, that had me dying, man.
Yeah,
Police
Police
Academy.
Academy used to have me rolling. Mm-hmm. You say Poltergeist? Yes, sir.
Oh shit, Poltergeist. Man, listen, that scene frightened me. You know, with the tree, the tree that was trying to grab the kid,
Right.
because we had a tree like that outside the window, and that would freak me out, man. That damn tree and that clown, that fucking clown, man.
Yeah, yeah. The clown, and we know who used to creep me out was old dude. The old creepy ass pimp. The old
Oh,
creepy ass,
Kane,
yeah,
God is
Kane.
in His holy temple.
Yeah, pimping ass Kane. Yeah,
Mm.
that motherfucker used to scare me as a kid. And Caroline,
Ca-
come to the light, bitch.
Come to the
Come to
light,
the light, Caroline.
right?
Yeah, that motherfucker was a straight creepy ass weirdo pimp. This motherfucker,
Yes.
he trying to get to the, he trying to get. He say, "Fuck you, a young bitch." He getting a baby. This motherfucker creep. Come to the light, Caroline.
Shit.
Creepy ass motherfucker. Yeah, fuck him. Uh, Kendall in the super chat, appreciate the love. He says, Mark for death, the Jamaican posse should have dealt with Steven Seagal. Yeah, yeah. I fuck with Mark for I fuck with all them Steven Seagal movies, but Steven Seagal, his ass used to get away with a lot of shit that he ain't real. This motherfucker walking there with no gun and kick everybody in their kneecaps and shit, and break niggas' arms and shit. Niggas got guns.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? But somehow they never shoot him. He just breaking niggas' arms and kicking people in their shins and kneecaps, and he walk right through and do all this shit. Like, come on, bro.
That's why I didn't like Steven Seagal.
Yeah, Steven Seagal, yeah, he full of shit. Let's see what we got here. He said 48 hours. Yeah, we talked about 48 hours. That's definitely the shit. All Eddie Murphy shit was fly in the 80s, bro.
Hell yeah.
They say Cujo, Tay Tay. We still see me and Tay Tay we gonna talk about that because we're gonna do one on
Our top death dogs, I think we said we was gonna do.
yeah, a horror movie dogs or some shit like that.
Oh my
We'll
god.
we'll, we'll figure it out.
Yeah. Cujo though. Oh Jesus.
The homie Drew Titan LLC in the super chat. Appreciate you, Drew. He said Porky's was soft porn, soft core porn. It was, bro. Look here, man. Back in the day, nigga, Porky's was your only jerk material. When you was a young nigga, back in the early 80s, when nigga first started jacking, Porky's was the shit. You watch that girls in the shower scene, Revenge of the Nerds too. Revenge of the Nerds, they in the shower and shit like that, and they was spying on the bitches. Man, look here. We was straight perverts, little young niggas.
Yo, Booger had me dying. That was my favorite. Booger.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up savage. Didn't give a shit.
Right. Yep. He said, Bumpy Thompson said, 70, have you ever seen The Last American Virgin? No, I have never seen that. I seen 40-year-old version. That was funny. The Last American Virgin, I gotta watch that.
American Virgin? What the hell is that?
He said The Last American Virgin. That sounds like some funny shit, though. I'm gonna watch that, though. Last American Virgin. What's up, Nick? I see you in the building. We just over here shooting the shit, talking shit about some good old, some feel good stuff instead of all that arguing about boxing and all that dumb shit. I'm tired of arguing with niggas that look like me about some niggas we don't even know. Niggas want to kill each other. Niggas want to fight. Which I see this nigga, whole ass nigga. Goddamn boxing and shit. Like, bro, this shit's so corny. I'm gonna tell you some embarrassing shit that happened to me one time.
Oh shit.
I was in the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the hotel and I had these two girls with me. Two of my girls. We in the hotel and we get we doing our thing, whatever. But afterwards, I'm like, I turn on my laptop. I want to listen. I like listening to music and shit when I'm drinking and stuff, kicking it. But then I saw, it was like some YouTube live shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
I click on the YouTube live, and niggas is arguing about they're gonna fuck each other up and woo woo. And so the girls, they don't know shit about this stuff. So they like, what's that? Them guys, they boxers or something? Like, nah, they fans, but they talking about boxing. And she like, So they gonna kill each other when they see each other? About what? I said, I don't know. I was so embarrassed because it just sounds so corny to people who don't know. It'd be like, what the fuck is we even arguing about on this YouTube? I ain't got time for that dumbass shit no more. I'm really done.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Like it's just dumb. Shit just so childish and dumb. Like motherfucker gotta grow the fuck up, get over this shit, man. Like we can all have our own opinions and move on. And I ain't looking for no nigga. But if a nigga come looking for me, it's gonna be a problem. But I ain't looking for nobody on no over no fucking YouTube dumbass shit. Salute to the homie Drew Titan LLC in the super chat. Salute homie says, hey yo, that movie was foul. I have it. Oh, the Last American Virgin joint? I gotta check that out.
Yeah, because I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is? Last American Virgin.
Yeah. You know what movie I used to like too?
What's that?
It was like a horror movie, but it was like a slash comedy, but it was scary to me as a kid and shit. Movie called House. You ever seen House 2?
Oh, House?
House 2. I didn't. The first one I wasn't really a fan of, but House 2, when it went back to the Wild West over that skull and shit, they were trying to get that skull. That shit was scary to me.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, and it was like this big old giant that was after them or something like that about the skull.
Right.
I think I've seen House 2. I'm not sure. And it was like a dead guy they call Gramps or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Gramps.
Oh,
Gramps.
okay. Yeah, Gramps. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely.
Night of the Demons. All the zombie movies. I love zombie movies.
Yeah, zombie movies, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Night of the Living Dead. Night of the Demons. With Angela. Night of the Demons 2. I got that here.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, man.
Robert Singleton. Salute to the homie in the super chat. Appreciate the love. He said 90s, Wesley Snipes, Money Train, Passenger 57. Wesley Snipes killed the 90s, bro. He killed that shit. He owned the 90s. Fucking Art of War, a lot of other shit.
Oh yeah, Art of War. Yeah.
Drop Zone. Wesley Snipes had a lot of good movies in the 90s and shit. Let me see. We got Kendall back in the super chat. Appreciate the love. He says, can't forget White Man Can't Jump. Yeah, these are facts. White Man Can't Jump was the shit. Sidney Dean and Billy Ho. He was my shit. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody say New Jack City, Blade. Absolutely.
Oh, Blade. What is it? Underworld? Are we going 90s Underworld? Oh, that was my shit.
I love Underworld. A lot of people don't like Underworld. But
that was my shit, man.
I think Underworld came out in the 2000s, though.
Oh, yeah, that's 2000.
Yeah, they came out. But I love Underworld series, but a lot of people don't like it, you know, but I loved it. I think it's a great story. Quick, say, man, fuck them zombies. So I have vivid imagination when I'm asleep. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I'm scared of zombies. Drew Titan LLC in the super chat. What's happening with the homie? He say, appreciate the love. He says, if you ever want to know why you don't save these bitches, you need to see the movie. He says, her behavior is how supervillains are born. LOL. Yeah, I gotta watch that movie. He said, The Last American Virgin. I definitely gotta watch that now. I definitely gotta watch it now. Because yeah, I can tell it's gonna be some bullshit in that movie. Yes, sir. Nick say, all the Death Wishes, Murphy's Law, 78. Did you watch those VHS movies, Angel? See, Nick.
Angel Heart? That's what you're saying?
Oh. No, it was called Angel. And she was a young prostitute. And she had that nigga with the cowboy hat running around. I fuck with Nick heavy. Nick be knowing all this old shit, man. See, look, Angel was my shit. I used to fuck with Angel, but when I was a kid, my parents really didn't want me to watch the movie. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want me to, you know what I'm saying, start getting ideas and shit. Because, you know, I come from a family background of the pimping. So they try to keep certain shit away from me, but, you know, you can't keep it away from me. I see that VHS tape on top of the TV stand. I'm putting that motherfucker in there. You tell me I can't watch some shit. that's gonna make me want to watch it more. You see what I'm
Oh
saying?
hell yeah! Because I remember my mom told me I couldn't watch Howling 2. Remember I told you about Howling 2?
Right.
And man, I popped that in and I watched it. I was like, oh, I see why she told me not to watch it. Anything my parents told me not to watch, I'm like, nah, I want to watch
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Anything they say don't do, that's what we want to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, damn man, I ain't heard that name Angel in so long. I ain't seen that movie. I gotta go find that shit now. I gotta find Angels because I used to watch them shits back in the day. I loved them Angel movies. But yeah, she was a hoe, and she was out here making moves and
She
shit.
was a hoe.
Yeah, she was. She was a hoe. She was out there making moves though. Let me see. Robert Singleton say Howland was scary as fuck. Uh,
Oh, that's my shit.
yeah, Howland was the shit. Quickly say Interview with the Vampire. I love Interview with the Vampire. A lot of people didn't like it because it was so
I
much.
did.
You
Yeah.
said you didn't like it either.
No, I did. I like Interview
Okay.
with the Vampire. I seen what's that guy that played Armand? Oh, I forgot his name. Definitely looking at him all day. And Brad Pitt. Mm,
Oh, you talking about
yes.
Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt?
Not Tom Cruise. I didn't like the way he looked, but I was looking at Brad Pitt and that other one
Oh, you
that
talking about
played
the Spanish guy?
Armand. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, yeah. I think his name Julio Iglesias or some shit. Oh, Antonio
Antonio.
Antonio
Oh,
Banderas.
yes.
Antonio Banderas.
Yes.
I said Julio Iglesias. You know I'm fucking stupid. I said
You said
Julio Iglesias.
Julio what?
That's a
The
singer.
singer? And oh my God.
I
Julio?
said Julio Iglesias. That's this
Like
motherfucker.
what?
Oh shit. Antonio Banderas is the man's name. I don't know why the fuck I said Julio Iglesias. But anyway, but yeah, I love Interview with the Vampire though. I fuck with that movie heavy. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of my friends didn't like it. They're like, "Oh man, it's too much of that. Them niggas be acting gay and shit." You know what I'm saying? Because vampires is already like
Mm-hmm.
that's why I always tell people like, if I had to choose to be a vampire or werewolf, make me a werewolf, bro. Because
For
vampire,
real.
yeah, because like vampires is like they like homosexuals. All them niggas, every vampire is like a weirdo except for Blade. Blade
Mm-hmm.
was the only one who wasn't a weirdo. The rest of them vampires, they be looking at each other, sucking their teeth and all kind of weird ass shit and romanticizing each other and what the fuck y'all doing out here, man?
See, with a werewolf, I'd rather be a werewolf myself because you can walk around during the day and at night, and I have a craving for meat, like steaks and stuff like that. You can eat, like you can eat with a vampire. You can't eat, and I heard they have the best sex ever. A werewolf.
What you say?
Werewolves be having the
Oh
best
yeah, yeah,
sex
yeah, yeah.
ever. Oh my
Look,
God.
yo, I'm gonna tell you something, y'all. Tay Tay put me up on Howland. What's that, Howland 2?
Yes.
Tay 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 put me up on the Howland 2. Now I had
Mm.
never watched the Howland 2. Cause Howland 3 is my favorite Howland, but I know a lot of people don't like that because it's like weird, but it deal with the dollar scene. It deal with the Tasmanian tiger, Tasmanian wolf, and y'all know I fuck with that shit heavy. So, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna show you how much I fuck with uh, the
Howling 3.
Tasmanian tigers, the
Uh,
Tasmanian wolf. I'm gonna show you how much I fuck with it. I'm
mm-mm.
gonna show you how much I fuck with it. See
Oh
that?
wow.
Yeah, easy breezy. So now, I fuck with that shit heavy. Now, at the end of the day, y'all gotta forgive me. I'm laying on the floor in my man cave. But at the end of the day, Howling 3 was my shit. Okay? The rest of this shit, I had never seen, ever seen Howling 2. Tay Tay said, you gotta watch Howling 2. She said, you gotta watch Howling 2.
Gotta watch it.
And I'm like, what's up with Howling 2? She's like, you gotta watch it. You
You
gotta
just
watch
gotta
it.
watch
Check it
it.
out. Man, this shit, man, these motherfuckers in there fucking some brutal ass fucking up in there. They doing some
Mm-hmm.
crazy
Serious fucking.
astronomical fucking up in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Astronomical fucking in that motherfucker. So yeah,
Yes.
that's some serious business going on.
Yeah, that's why I love. That's why I want to be a werewolf. They was having some serious orgies. Just oh man, it was just everything was a sex scene up in that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything is sexy in that motherfucker. It's vicious. It get real vicious. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Get the likes all the way up. But anyway, going into the 90s, because we've been talking about the 80s a lot, and I'm dreading this shit. I really don't want to do this shit, but not that video. I'm talking about later. I gotta do some shit. I'm remodeling my man cave, so my wife is making me get rid of a lot of shit. So I'm
Did you
bagging
get
up
rid of the bird?
the bird. It wasn't even no fucking bird. It was just the alarm.
Oh.
It was the alarm on my smoke detector because I be smoking weed in here and that shit like fucking be like chirping and shit. I thought it was a goddamn bird. But anyway, my wife made me bag up all kind of shit. So I ain't even got no table. All my stuff is in here. It's gone out. I got all this stuff bagged up. I got Jordans and all kind of shit up in here bagged up, just thrown in the corner. And today I gotta take all this shit down to the basement, and then I'm gonna remodel this room, and I'm gonna have my guy come in. He gonna paint the walls and shit, and I'm gonna paint it a different color, and I'm gonna get it set up so I can start doing my YouTube videos from here. And I'm gonna have like a nice little professional setup and shit like that once I get it hooked up and start recording on camera. But yeah, so right now I'm going through this process of getting all this shit up out of here. But I got all this shit bagged up in here. I didn't even know I had this much shit up in this motherfucker for real. I didn't even know. It's like hellified
Damn.
shit up here. You know what I'm saying? So shoes, clothes, all that shit bagged up and get taken out. But anyway, 90s. In the 90s, we talked about the 90s sitcoms, and we talked about a little bit of 90s cartoons. But what are some of your best memories from the 90s, Tay Tay? Because I know you was in high school. You know what I'm saying? I know you got some good memories from the 90s.
Yeah, because definitely
Let's talk
in the
about music.
90s.
Your favorite music from the 90s.
Oh, that's when East Coast versus West Coast was really out, you know. Biggie, Pac, Nas, uh man, Jay-Z. It's crazy. I like that era as well.
Yeah, 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 absolutely. The 90s brought in an era where music started to shift a little bit. I remember the R&B on the R&B scene. I loved SWV. I love them to this day. I loved Jodeci. Um,
Oh yeah.
I loved, of course, the whole Death Row era. That shit was cold.
Oh
Bad,
my God,
yeah,
yes.
Death Row and Bad Boy era was just cold. I fuck with that heavy. That whole era, and but I think 80s and 90s music to me, I think the 90s was like the last of like pure R&B. Like it started shifting a little bit with New Jack Swing. I fuck with New Jack Swing heavy, but New Jack Swing was like the beginning of a shift in R and B, and it was a different sound for R and B. But then it changed to some other shit. Like I don't know, everybody do auto tune now.
So some shit that we don't understand because today it just don't make no sense to me. Even with hip hop and R&B, I don't listen to today's hip hop and R&B. I'm more of the 80s and 90s era and early, maybe early 2000, because a lot of it, like you said, it just don't make no damn sense. I don't understand it.
Right, right. Yeah, it's just it's weird. Yeah, somebody said Wu Tang. Shit,
Oh hell yeah, Wu
yeah,
Tang.
Wu Tang was the shit. Wu Tang did their
Shit.
goddamn thing. Wu Tang did their goddamn thing
Hell yeah.
in the motherfucking 90s.
The Killer Bees, man. That's what I was hearing in high school. The Killer Bees, Black Sheep. Um, damn, it's a lot. I can't even think. Like, yeah, Black Sheep was out. Nas was out, and that's when hip hop was hip hop. They was talking about a cause, you know. You could hear the coochie rap. That's when hip hop was about what was going on in the community, what was going on in the ghetto. Nowadays, you hear nothing but booty and pussy. I'm like, oh no, I can't.
Yeah. Nick say Mary J. Blige. Yeah, Mary J. Blige.
Yeah.
Man, Mary J. Look, that real love. I'm searching for real love.
Real love.
Man, yeah, but that's why I say the bad boy era. Because Mary J. fuck with them. Remember Total?
Oh yeah.
Total was my
Total.
shit. Oh wait, Total
Faith.
had some bangers. Total's had some bangers. Escape, yeah, somebody said Escape. Mob Deep, yeah, Mob Deep was the shit.
Oh hell yeah, Mob Deep.
E40, yeah, 40 water, timer. She's my sister. 40 water. Yeah, I fuck with E40. And that remember that Hurricane from E40. Man, it was so much good shit that came out in the 90s.
Man, oh my gosh. Whew. Keith Sweat.
Oh, Keith Sweat, my dude. Keith Sweat killed it from the 80s to the 90s. Keith Sweat
Hell
killed that
yeah.
shit.
You may be young, but you ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ready to love.
Yeah, Keith Sweat was playing.
But he just wanted so much. He begged for it too much.
He be begging this shit, but the thing is, was the one that I never understood about Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat got away with a lot of shit. R. Kelly couldn't get away with that kind of shit. See, R. Kelly say some shit like, my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yeah. Right? Now, R. Kelly saying this shit, and we all putting pieces together and shit, right? Keith Sweat said, you may be young, but you're ready to learn. You're not a little girl. You are mine. Now, how the fuck? How the fuck Keith Sweat get away with saying this shit? All right, but R. Kelly can't get away with the shit he doing. Keith Sweat was on some bullshit too, but everybody was on some bullshit back in them days. Like,
yes,
back in those days, it wasn't nothing for these rock stars, black, white, Hispanic. It don't matter. All the motherfuckers was on some other type of time. You know what I'm saying? When it come to they fans and shit, like they was fucking all of them, the little teeny boppers and everybody who came through.
Even the reggae back then was cool. Like reggae today, I mean, do they even play reggae right now?
They play. No, they don't. Because reggae and dancehall music go through these like little swings and shit where, you know, you remember, girl, I want to make you sweat. Sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry, I'm gonna push you some more. Oh. That's my theme song.
Oh my God.
That's my theme song. Girl, I'm gonna make you sweat. And if you cry, I'm gonna push you some more, goddammit.
Oh my God. No.
Heavy. I fuck with that song heavy. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was playing with her.
He said, if you cry, I'm going, oh man.
I'm gonna push it some more. Yeah, absolutely. Sister Nancy, Nancy was the shit. Yeah, for sure. I had that in my BMW. I only listen to reggae music in my BMW.
So did you like Patra and all of them?
Who you say?
Patra, Beanie Man.
Beanie Man.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with
Bounty
Beanie Man.
Killer.
Bounty Killer was a cold ass freestyler too. Bounty Killer was a cold ass freestyle. Oh, somebody said Mr. Vegas. Come on, bro. Mr. Vegas was that nigga. I wish you two would let me play music, bro. I wish
Mr. Vegas?
Mr. Vegas had that song. Well, hold on. Let me think about it. It was a song. What the fuck was that song?
Oh.
Damn it. What the fuck was Mr. Vegas' song?
Who said Vanilla Ice? What the hell?
Vanilla Ice in the 90s.
Oh, no.
Well, you know, but let's not even front, though, Tay.
No.
In the 90s, listen, because people always act like they ain't never listened to Vanilla Ice or MC Hammer.
I can't.
Did you listen to MC Hammer?
I did listen to MC Hammer, but not no damn Vanilla Ice. Hell
Look here. I listened to Ice Ice Baby. Ice Ice Baby was hard than a bitch. When that shit came out, Ice Ice Baby was hard than a bitch. It wasn't until the big homies pulled me to the side like, man, fuck dude, whatever. But when that shit first came out, that shit was hard than motherfucker. Yo, niggas was bumping that shit. Yo, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice back, brand new this shit. Nigga, man, we was like, yo, this shit hard than motherfucker. And niggas like, my big homies told me like, man, fuck dude, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But when it first came out, I fucked with it when it first came out. And I'm gonna tell you who else was cold in the 80s that niggas will never admit this.
Who?
Niggas will never admit this, but you gotta tell the truth, they was cold. Okay. Tay, don't you lie to me, Tay.
Okay.
Don't tell me the truth. If you didn't fuck with me, you didn't fuck with me.
Okay.
But
who?
Did you ever fuck with New Edition? I mean, not New Edition. Of course you fuck with New Edition. Did you ever fuck with New Kids on the Block?
Yes.
Yes. Of course you did.
Oh my God, yes.
New Kids on the Block was the white New Edition.
Yes, I did. Yes, everybody, I did fuck with New Kids on the Block. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. New Kids on the Block was that shit.
The right stuff.
Yeah, the right stuff was the shit. You got the right stuff, baby. Love the way you turn me on. The right stuff. I fuck with them niggas heavy. You know what I'm saying?
I had a crush on one of them. I forgot who it was. I think it was the lead singer. I don't know who it was. Was it Donnie? Was it Jordan? Somebody.
Jordan was the lead singer for the most of the time, but he ended up being a homosexual.
Oh, holy crap!
Yeah, Jordan ended up being a homosexual. Later on, we found out he was that way.
Oh shit! Oh wow! Oh my God!
I'm crying for the. Hold on 1 second, Tay.
Okay.
One second. All right, yeah. I'm supposed to be cleaning up this man cave, taking all these bags out of here. And so my wife's like, when you gonna take them out? Girl, going somewhere, sit down somewhere. All right, so now I'm gonna take them out after the goddamn when I get done talking. But anyway, so yeah, I got a bunch of bags in here I gotta take out. Got all these damn bags in this room. I ain't got no.
What about Guns N' Roses?
I fuck with Guns N' Roses. Oh. I fuck with Guns N' Roses. Welcome to the Jungle. Welcome to the jungle. We got the funny game. Hey, Guns N' Roses was the shit. Sweet child of mine. All that shit. I fuck with all that.
Remember how Axl used to do his little dance?
What you know about not Guns N' Roses. What's the other one? What's the ones who damn it, I'm pissed off because I don't remember their name. In the 90s.
Bon Jovi, Aerosmith?
No, I fuck with Bon Jovi heavy. But the ones who I don't never wanna feel like I felt that day. Take me to the place I love.
Sound familiar.
Take me all the way. What the fuck is their name? Somebody in the chat know. I fuck with them heavy. But I can't remember their fucking names because I'm fucking high.
Oh, shit.
Not Creed. I fuck with Creed too. Red Hot Chili Peppers. There you go.
Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I fuck with Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Give it away now. Give it away.
Yeah, I fuck with them.
Give it away now.
D-Man Jr., what's happening with it in the super chat, homie? Much love, much appreciation. Says, I know y'all ain't forgot the Ghetto Boys. Man, we ain't nobody forgot the Ghetto Boys. I fuck with the Ghetto Boys.
The Ghetto Boys is shit.
I fuck with the Ghetto Boys heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Bushwick Bill with his crazy ass.
Yeah, I hate these Bushwick Bill though, because he a midget. I'm scared.
I think he died or something like that. Yeah. You scared of midgets? I'm 5 feet. I'm a midget.
No, you ain't no midget. You ain't no midget. That's one thing you not. Is no midget. A midget is less than a midget is under 4'9". If you're under 4'9", you're a midget. You know what I'm saying? Under 4'9" is a midget.
Oh shit.
I don't know why Tay thinks she thinks he's so short. But Tay, you're not short.
5 feet, man. I'm five
I mean, you're
feet.
short, but you're not
That's
short like
midget
how you
game.
think you are. For a woman, that's a good size. For a woman,
You see me in
for a
August,
man,
you probably think that you might think different when you see me in August. I
Tay,
don't know.
listen, stop it. Cut it out. For a man, a 5 foot woman is a good size. That's a
Really?
good size. That's a damn good
Hey.
size. Let me be quiet though. But look here. I'm gonna go ahead and be quiet.
Oh my goodness.
What we got here? It says Smashing Pumpkins. I remember them from the '90s, but I ain't never fuck with them like that. I fuck with Nirvana. I fuck with Creed. Um,
Oh, Creed.
and don't
My
Creed sing that song? Is it Creed
sacrifice.
or somebody else who sing that song? Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. That shit cold.
Is that
Well, I
Creed
think that's
or
Creed.
Duran Duran? No?
No, that's Creed.
Creed?
I think that's Creed. That shit
Oh.
right there go hard in a bitch. He said Shalimar.
Mm.
Shalimar
Oh
Cole. Oh,
shit, Salma.
Soundgarden. Somebody say Soundgarden. Let me tell you about Soundgarden, homie. Black
Mm.
old sun, won't you
Won't
come?
you come
Washed
and wash
away,
away
away.
the
That's my
rain,
shit.
black hole
Soundgarden,
sun.
I fuck with Soundgarden heavy.
Did you see the
I fuck with
video? The
Soundgarden
video
heavy.
is retarded. That
Yeah,
video
yeah,
is
I seen the
retarded.
video a million times. Soundgarden, all that shit. I used to, man, listen. In the early '90s, I used to fuck with Soundgarden heavy, and motherfuckers think I was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I like music. I just like anything that's somebody spitting some real shit. If somebody's telling their truth, if somebody's spitting their truth, I can fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why in the beginning I like Eminem because Eminem didn't come out with some I'm a gangster, yeah, nigga, and this, and that. He came out talking about some I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. You know,
Yeah,
that's his truth.
Eminem,
You know what I'm saying? So if you
he's the
speak
shit,
your
man.
truth, I can fuck with it. Because it's a story. I love people who can tell their truth and be themselves and don't give a fuck what nobody else got to say about it. You know what I'm saying? I respect that from anybody. You know what I'm saying? But when you start faking and the funk and shit, I ain't got time for that shit. That's you like
Right,
everybody
right.
else.
That's why I
That's
be
why I love
stressing.
Styles P. Styles P and Sebo are two of my favorite rappers. Styles P because from the Locks.
Oh,
Styles
okay.
P spit so many verses that touch me personally that I can relate to. Like
Cry
certain
me a
shit you
kiss.
can't fake. It's certain shit you can't fake. Some stuff you can fake. Everybody can rap about selling dope, and you know it don't take. You can just do research and pretend like he was there.
Right.
But certain shit he said let me know he was really there,
Mm-hmm.
and I know that feeling, and I immediately connected with him, just like Sebo and other people. So I fuck with Styles P heavy. So anybody that can
Right.
make me connect with them on their level, I fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with um I fuck with Bon Jovi. I fuck with Red Hot Chili Peppers. As far as
Duran
white
Duran.
folk go, as far as white folk go, I fuck with Red Hot Chili Peppers, Bon Jovi. I fuck with a lot of them motherfuckers. I fuck with a lot of people.
Aerosmith.
Yeah,
Duran Duran. I like Duran Duran. Aerosmith.
yeah, Duran Duran. Earl Smith was good. Um,
Mm-hmm.
um, who else?
Oh shit. It's somebody. Nevada.
Yeah, I fuck with Nirvana. I fuck
Smells
with
like.
they ran short like leprechauns though.
Oh
There you go, Nick. Nick say Tina Marie. Look, Nick, I'm gonna tell you something. Tina Marie, you wanna know how much I fuck with Tina Marie? I named my sister after Tina Marie. Listen, when my youngest sister was born, I told my mama, she gotta be Tina Marie. She's Tina Marie. And my mama laughed about it, but she named her Tina Marie because it was I put that out there. Now look, I'm gonna tell you why I fuck with Tina Marie. Because I fuck with Rick. I fuck with Rick James. Rick James is my favorite singer of all time. You know what I'm saying? When I grew up in a household that played Rick James and played Temptations and other shit. But Rick James just spoke to my soul. I fuck with Rick. You know what I'm saying? I just fuck with Rick James. I don't know why I just was drawn to Rick. So Tina Marie and Rick had a song called damn, what's the name of that song? The
Fire and
song,
Desire.
no, not that. It was before that. Sucker for Your Love.
Oh, Sucker for Your Love.
They had a song called Sucker for Your Love. I'm
Mm,
just a sucker for your love. Sucker
I
for
gotta listen to
love.
that.
All right, they had that shit, and they had another one. They had damn it, what's the other one called? Fuck, I gotta look at it. I got it on my computer. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm high. You know what I'm saying? I'm high. You know what I'm saying? And when I get that's the thing about weed. Weed fuck up your memory and shit. This shit irritate me, man. Like when I'm drunk,
Oh,
I can remember everything, but when I'm high, I can't remember shit. But anyway,
you've been drinking. You've been drinking.
but
You wear
it's
your heart on your sleeve.
no, I don't wear my heart on my sleeve no more. I used to,
No.
but I'm doing this shit. They're doing that shit immediately. You know what I'm saying? After I got fucked over a few times, I said, fuck this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's a song they had, Rick James and Tina Marie. It was a ballad. It was a love ballad. Um, Wait a minute. Lady, I can understand your trouble. I got to sing it in my head to remember. You Go to My Head. That's what it's called. You go to my head. Man, look, y'all ain't gonna get it. If y'all listen to it, y'all probably ain't gonna like it. But to me, as a young nigga, the young pimpin', when I hear You Go to My Head and I'm listening to the lyrics, him and Tina Marie, they killed that shit, bro. Oh my God, they killed that song. You Go to My Head. Rick James and Tina Marie. If you listen to the whole song, they stole
Mm.
that motherfucker. Now, I love Tina Marie, and I used to listen to her. I listened to her first album. So when my sister was born, I said, Mom, you gotta name her Tina Marie. And my mom laughed about it. She asked my dad, and she said, what you think about Tina Marie? And we named her Tina Marie. You know what I'm saying? You know, I fuck with Tina Marie heavy. I fuck with Tina Marie the long way. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what nobody say. But anyway, yeah, that's just a real story. Said Phyllis Hyman. I love Phyllis Hyman. Love her. He said 112 big dose. Yeah, I fuck with 112. Well, 112 was the shit. Cool G Rap. Man, look, I got Cool G Rap in my car right now.
Oh my gosh, I love some Cool G Rap, man. Let me tell you something. DJ Polo and Cool G Rap. My favorite song was "I'm on a Run." That's my favorite song, and "Rose to the Riches." Remember the song they did with Magic Marley Marl and what was it? Big Daddy Kane, the Symphony. Oh God, that was the
Oh, hell
shit.
yeah. They killed that shit.
What? Man, y'all taking me back.
Yeah, that was the shit. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. The lights all the way up. He said EPMD. I fuck with EPMD heavy.
Hell yeah, you got to chill.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun.
Um, Let me see here. De La Soul. Yeah, I fuck with De La Soul. Somebody earlier said the Barge. You know I fuck with the Barge. I got the Barge. I got the Barge mix CD in my car right
The
now.
Barge? Oh no.
I fuck with the Barge heavy. Look here. I fuck with all the
Oh
Barge.
no,
I
no,
fuck
no.
with I fuck with Bobby, Ill, and the rest of them.
Ooh, and I like it.
Yeah, the Barge. They used to have some cold ass shit. I've been thinking of you
Every time.
for quite a while. You're on my mind every day,
Hey.
every night. My only thought is you. The things you do. Man, look, man, the bars was the shit. The bar, if you listen to the lyrics of the bar, them niggas was spitting some ism in the ear hole. I'm trying to tell you,
Oh man.
they was spitting some shit in the ear hole. I fuck with the bars heavy. Let me see here.
The
The Barcades,
Barge.
I fuck with the Barcades. I fuck with the Barcades heavy. You say Rakim, of course. The Rakim is the
Oh,
God, God
that
MC.
that's the OG. Oh man, the R. Classic.
Say No Limit. I fuck with No Limit, bro. In the '90s, I brought. Listen here, I don't care what nobody say. I brought No Limit to New York. When I went to New York, well, at least in my area, because when I went to New York, I was upstate in Utica. Well, nobody listened to no Master P. Didn't nobody know who the fuck he was. I came out there with the Ice Cream Man album. I came out there with the Ice Cream Man album. And niggas was like, what the fuck is this shit you listening to, yo? I'm like, yo, it's the Ice Cream Man. Mr. Ice Cream Man. Yeah. Man, before you know, they all laughed at it. But as it wore on, as time went on, they started rocking with it. They started fucking with it. P owed me some money. I brought P to New York. When nobody fucking with P in New York, I brought that shit out there. A VHS, I mean not VHS, but a cassette tape.
Oh, cassette tape. Yo, yeah. Remember the cassette tapes and shit? The boom box?
Yeah.
Shit. I think I still got a cassette. No. I think the last cassette tape, I can't even find it where it was a Wu-Tang album. Into the Wu.
Yeah, yeah. The Village Brothers say, so no love for Mint Condition. Bro, I got Mint Condition in my car right now, bro.
Man.
Bro, if you listen, bro, Mint Condition, listen, bro, me and my wife went to the Mint Condition concert a couple years ago. Well, not a couple, about 5 years ago. They came out here. And I'm gonna tell you some shit y'all that I don't know. No cap at all. I helped bring Mint Condition to Milwaukee. When I was buying a car, right? I was in the car dealership buying a car. And the dude told me, he said, hey man, can I ask you a question? You like R&B music? I said, of course. He said, so if like Mint Condition was here and came here to a concert, would you like go to it? I said, Mint Condition? Hell yeah. He's like, oh, you would? I said, okay. I said, why you ask that? He said, oh, I'm thinking about paying for them to come out here. I'm into a lot of different things, woo woo and blah blah. I said, man, I want in on that. And I'll let the rest of the story fade to black. But I helped bring Mint Condition here to Milwaukee. And Mint Condition, I fuck with Mint Condition heavy. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with them heavy. You know what I'm saying? I got that in my car right now. You know what I'm saying? Mint Condition, my favorite song from Mint Condition is You Don't Have to Hurt No More. Maybe he's over. I'll be what you're looking for. Let me take over. You don't have to hurt no more.
Wow.
That Pretty Brown Eyes, of course. You see me swinging. Girl, you see me swinging. That shit, all that. I got all that shit. I be bumping Mint Condition. I fuck with them heavy. Even though Stokely Carmichael, the lead singer, looked like Sean Porter.
Oh no, he
Dude,
didn't.
I told Sean Porter. I said, bro, I told Sean Porter, I said, bro, you look like Stokely Carmichael from Mint Condition, bro.
Oh my god.
I told Sean that shit years ago.
Oh no.
He do. He look like him.
Ew.
Yeah. Sean Porter look like Stokely Carmichael.
Oh Jesus.
Now watch somebody take it and make a video and compare them.
Can you imagine? Oh no.
Travis Touchdown say after 7. Look, bro.
Can't stop.
Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tete.
No, you good. You good, King.
No.
After 7? Oh man.
Yeah, after 7. Look here, man. 1989. I could have my years mixed up, but for some reason, I think it was 1989. I think it was 1989. My pops had the cassette tape. Ready or not, I'll give you everything. Their debut album. That had to be the coldest motherfucking album, one of them that I ever heard. And on that album, because that shit bumped all the way into the mid 90s. That shit bumped all the way into like 93. About 89. You know what I'm saying? Hold on one second. I'm sorry about that. I had to blow my nose. I ain't want to be rude to everybody. But I think it came out 89 and it bumped into like 93. All right. So that After Seven first album, standing on the cover in them black suits,
right?
that shit was so cold. That the whole album is bangers after banger after banger.
Right.
You can play that whole shit. I remember we just being on road trips with my dad, and then he bumping the After Seven, and I knew that shit like the back of my hand. That album, I fuck with After Seven so heavy. And After Seven was supposed to get the song, my. They gave it to Johnny Gill.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Johnny Gill did that song because After Seven didn't show up to the studio. The guy who they wanted to sing that lead, which is Babyface's cousin or brother, I can't remember who he was. The dark skinned dude from After Seven. He was on drugs or doing some dumb shit. He didn't show up to the studio.
Wow.
So Babyface said, "Look, y'all bullshitting. I got this kid from New Edition. You know what I'm saying? And he want to do the song. I'm finna play the song for him and see how he do." That's how Johnny Gill got My Mind. That's After Seven song. That's supposed to be on their second album.
Oh wow.
Would have went crazy. And they fucked up.
Well,
they fucked up.
They sure no did.
Speaking of Johnny Gill, bad motherfucker. Johnny Gill had most people know My Mind, but of course he had the New Jack Swing song that Can You Feel the Magic in My Head? He was killing that.
And rub you the right way.
That shit. He had my favorite song from Johnny Gill is There You Go. There You Go from the Boomerang soundtrack. There you go.
Okay.
Here I come. You listen to that shit. There You Go from Johnny Gill. Or my second favorite song from Johnny Gill is Quiet Time. Quiet Time to Play. My God.
Oh wow.
I only play that for grown women. I don't play that for none of my hoes. I play that for grown women. I'm for real. You can't.
You can't play that for no hoe.
No, a hoe ain't gonna appreciate no song like that. You gotta play that for a grown ass woman who done been through some shit.
Right.
You play Quiet Time to Play, or There You Go, and I'm telling you right now, you gonna get some loving that you ain't never had before. Some good loving. You know what I'm saying? So listen to me in the chat. Quiet Time to Play. Quiet Time by Johnny Gill, or play There You Go from the Boomerang soundtrack, and that's the best of Johnny Gill, I'm telling you. So what about Luther? Did you like Luther, Tay?
Man, Luther was the shit. I mean, ask any old timer, about Luther. They tell you that's how they made their kids.
Right.
Luther, Isaac, Barry. Oh, I love me some Luther though. My favorite song from Luther was Superstar.
Yeah.
I know you heard of Superstar.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Do you remember you told me you love me, baby? That's my song.
Yeah,
Superstar.
That's Luther has some beautiful songs, like beautiful songs. People say people got all these rumors. They talk about Luther, but bottom line is it ain't never been proven.
What, bisexual?
They say he was bisexual, but look, it ain't been proven. It ain't been proven. Until somebody showed me a videotape of Luther fucking somebody, I don't believe it. So they can go on with that bullshit. They say the same thing about dude from Cameo. Oh man, he a homosexual. Okay, where's the tape at? It don't exist. Then it don't exist. They said the same thing about the brother. What's the other brother? It's a lot of black people. They always saying some black dude is a homosexual. Man, I ain't got time for that. Teddy Pendergrass. Not Teddy Pendergrass, but Freddie Jackson.
Oh, Freddie Jackson?
Lady.
Oh, yeah.
You're everything I need and more.
How could I
Freddie
forget
Jackson.
Freddie?
They say Freddie was a homosexual. Okay, where the tape at? Ain't no tape. Shut the fuck up, then. Go on with that shit. Y'all don't do that shit to white folk. White folk do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? White folk do whatever the fuck they want to do, and they always some manly men. But every time a black dude have a hit song or something, oh, you know the nigga gay, or you know the nigga used to suck dick, or you know, man, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear that shit, man. Where the video at? It don't exist.
Right?
I heard that man say, "You are my lady." He said nothing about no, "You are my nigga." He said that.
Right? And that was, oh my God, that was the song back then. You are my lady.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anybody got time for that bullshit? You know what I'm saying? So I ain't buying it. I'm not buying it.
Oh my God, yes. Frankie Beverly and Maze. What? Yes.
Listen,
Oh my God.
you talking about they could be argued. It could be argued that Frankie Beverly and Maze is the greatest group ever. I mean, it could be argued. You can have a
Oh
hard
my
argument. You
God.
got Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yes. Earth,
You
Wind, and
know,
Fire.
right? You got Temptations. You got all these other groups, but Frankie Beverly and Maze. Oh my God,
Oh
man! Listen
shit.
here. You know how many work days they got me through? I've been at work before when I used to work these jobs for these people. And them motherfuckers, they radio, Frankie Beverly and Maze, man, I'm talking about, man,
I
come
get
on, man.
excited when I hear that. Before I let go. Oh,
Yes.
mm, mm,
You make me happy.
happy.
Oh my goodness gracious. Frankie Beverly and Maze, um, we are one.
Mm,
If that song, every time I listen to We Are One, I don't listen to it no more because every time I listen to that song, it made me cry. Every time. No matter
yeah, I
how
be up
hard
on the
I am, no matter what I've done in
dance
these
floor.
streets, every time I listen to that We Are One, it make me cry. Every single time. No matter if I try to fight it. Like, no, I ain't gonna do that. It make me cry every time. Because I understand the meaning of the song. And I'm like, man, that's so fucking beautiful. You know what kind of real motherfucker you gotta be to even write some shit like that on paper and then
For real.
to people? Because most men hide their feelings. So for you to write that on paper and then put it on wax and then share it with the rest of the world, not giving a fuck, that's the most
Man.
beautiful song I ever heard. We are
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
unbelievable.
You I
Fucking
mean, you could go to every wedding and they will blast that song.
yeah, yeah,
Classic. Classic shit.
yeah. Somebody said Bob Marley. I fuck with Bob Marley heavy.
Bob
Steer
Marley.
it up, little darling, steer it up. Bob Marley was that truth.
Yes. Somebody said War. I like War. War was good. I like this song Galaxy. It's out of sight. It's out of sight. Dun, dun,
Mhm.
dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Marvin Gaye, Godson. Listen, man. Marvin
Marvin
Gaye
Gaye.
is a roof baby. Marvin Gaye, my favorite song from Marvin Gaye is I Want You. I think that's the most honest, beautiful fucking Marvin Gaye song. And trust me, Marvin Gaye got bangers all day long. All his shit is truthful and real. But
Yeah, I like I
the
Want
I
You.
Want You song from Marvin Gaye is like it's another level. It take a grown man to really feel that song. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't gonna talk about it in front of their friends and shit. Niggas gonna be hard. But you listen to Marvin Gaye, I Want You, right? Listen to the lyrics of the song. Really feel it. Don't be around your boys and your homeboy talking to you about the game while you listening. No, get that nigga out the room. You need to listen to that song by yourself as a man. And I'm telling you right now, if you listen to I Want You, every man, every grown man over 35 is gonna be able to relate to that song. Some niggas younger than that gonna be able to relate. But what that song is talking about is he's in love with a woman. He want her so bad, but she don't want him. Now, if you ain't never been
Mm-hmm.
through that before in your life, it's because you haven't had enough years, enough miles on your truck yet. You ain't never been through it. You know, everybody think, oh man, I don't give a fuck about these bitches. I ain't going through that shit. You gonna go through it. Trust me.
Mm.
You gonna go through it at one point. At some point, you gonna meet a motherfucker that you like. Damn, I like her. I like her energy. I like her style. I like this. I like that about her. You know, y'all gonna spend time together. You gonna start liking her. But she on some dumb shit, and you ready to settle down. You ready to wife her up, but she ready to do some dumb shit. That's what you talking about. I want you. You know, you listen to the I want you by yourself, not with your homeboys. Listen to I want you by your goddamn self. And if you can't relate to it, you will one day. Remember I said when he told you that. Let me see here. Let's see here. Who else we got been hearing? What other songs? Yeah, I want you to want me too.
That's a
Willie
good
Lowe.
song. That's a good
What's up, Willie
song.
Lowe? Willie Lowe say David Ruffin. David Ruffin's my dude. I fuck with David Ruffin heavy. David Ruffin's going through a lot of personal shit. You know, he fucking with that dope and shit. You know what I'm saying? But David Ruffin, you know, that was my nigga. I feel love fading. I can feel love fading. Ooh, it's fading away from me. Your touch has grown cold.
Oh my God!
Is
Somebody
this
said
the
Lenny
world's
Williams.
control? Your very soul. Listen here,
Oh.
David Ruffin was that nigga. He used to talk to them hoes. Oh yeah, David Ruffin was that nigga. He said, "I can feel the presence of another man. It's there when you
Okay.
speak to me. It's just not the same. Woo,
Mm.
Lord, I'm losing you.
Oh my
It's
God.
in the air. It's everywhere. Bitch, I'm losing you." Listen, David Ruffin wasn't playing no games with a bitch. I'm trying to tell you. David Ruffin knew what time it was. I fuck with David Ruffin heavy, the long way. David Ruffin was my nigga. Heavy. That's my nigga. Let me see here. Make sure I ain't okay, I ain't forgetting nobody. I'm looking at y'all chats. I'm just telling you, I'm a music dude. That's what I do. Y'all fuck
Me
with me.
too.
If y'all fuck with 78, I'm telling you, I can have you up all night listening to music until I fall asleep drunk.
Mm.
Other than that, we gonna be listening to music.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm
I'm
down with
trying to tell
that.
you, I can play music all fucking day
I am down with that.
for 10 hours straight. Music, and then I get tired, go to sleep, wake up, hop in the shower, music. I can do that shit all day. I'm that type of dude. I fuck with all of it, every genre.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Everything from classical to goddamn hip hop, everything. I fuck with all that shit.
Mm.
Anything, because music touches the soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So anything that touches my soul, if I can relate to it, I'm gonna share it with you because it's a beautiful thing. Some people can't do that. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh man, people be putting up fronts and shit. Ah,
Yeah,
nah,
it calms
man.
the savage beast.
What you say?
It calms the savage beast.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You said the Isley Brothers. Look here, bro. Isley Brothers has some of the best, most beautiful songs
Oh
ever
my
written.
God. I love Between the Sheets.
Between the Sheets is the shit.
Oh my God.
Nick J. I listen to gospel too, and I'm not even a Christian, but I can feel. I'm telling you, I feel other
Shirley
people's
Caesar, I
energy.
like.
If somebody else means some shit and they speaking their truth, I can feel that. I used to listen to
Tremaine
Kurt Franklin.
Hawkins.
That someone asked the question, why do we sing?
Sing.
I sing because I'm happy.
Happy.
I think that's a beautiful fucking song. That's how he felt at the time. He wrote that shit. That's beautiful. I don't have to agree with the religious aspect of it. I understand what he's saying though, because I'm a man, I'm a human being, and I can connect with him on that situation. Oh yeah, Voyager to Atlantis. Listen, man, that's the I don't even want to talk about it. That's beautiful. You don't know none. Y'all do y'all know what that Voyage to Atlantis song was about? I bet you don't know what that's about. I mean, you know it's about love, but I bet you don't know what it's about. Voyage to Atlantis, you gotta be a grown ass man that done been through some shit with a woman to really understand that song. You know what I'm saying? What you okay? The sister who sang the song, "Love Come Down." Ooh,
Evelyn
make
Champagne
my
King.
love come down.
Yeah,
Evelyn
she's.
Champagne King.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is she talking about with that? Most people don't know. She's a squirter. No, she's a for real.
Pause.
For real, she's a squirter. Now she's speaking a real love song, but what she's talking about is this nigga here is hitting it to the point where she's squirting. He make her love come down. You know what I'm saying?
All the way down.
Yeah, all the way down. You know,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
God damn it.
And most people didn't pick up on that, but that's what she's talking about. You gotta listen to these lyrics because back in the day, they substitute love for fucking and shit like that, and they substitute different words that you couldn't say on the radio and all that. So they substitute with love and different little metaphors.
So, like, changing faces when she be like, "Do you mind if I stroke you up?
Don't mind,
Do you mind if I stroke you down
don't mind,
all through the night
I don't mind.
until your body is tired?"
That's right. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they know what time it is. They know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why that's the whole point of this show. I want the young niggas, the young homies, to understand, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with love, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with love. Listen, y'all think everything is simping nowadays because they done tricked y'all. These rappers and the media done tricked y'all into believing everything's simping. Listen, Snoop told y'all I don't love these hoes, but Snoop been married forever. Right? Ice Cube told you the same thing. He married. Bro, cut the book. I seen some dumbass video. Some goofy ass nigga who don't know nothing about nothing. This nigga talking about, oh man, Sugar Free the pimping. Sugar Free the pimping and got married. Sugar Free the pimping and got married, man. The game is all fucked up. Nigga, Pimp's been getting married since the beginning of time.
Exactly.
Y'all believe that stupid shit that y'all see on movies and documentaries where niggas is putting up fronts. Pimps always get married because, like I told y'all yesterday, everybody get lonely. Everybody want companionship. All that player shit is cool until you 50, 60 years old. And you sitting in the motherfucking house by your goddamn self.
That's facts.
And you ain't got nobody to get up and hand you the remote control. You ain't
Oh,
got nobody to go up in there and make you a sandwich real quick. Right?
shit.
Your stomach hurt. Your stomach hurt. Your chest hurt. You don't know if you finna die. You
No,
realize
that's
you're by your
true.
goddamn self. You don't know who the fuck, what the fuck. Ain't nobody, well, if I die, I'm by myself. Ain't nobody gonna even find me until 4 weeks from now. See, all that shit sound good until you get to that age. I'm telling you, brother, right now, don't fuck up. Don't bypass no good woman. Don't bypass no good woman trying to show off friend your friends, and you want to be, oh, I'm a Mac, I'm this and that. That's cool. If you find a good one, you better keep her. I'm telling you that right now. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your kids, raise your kids properly, because if you don't, they're gonna put your ass in the motherfucking nursing home somewhere. They ain't gonna want to wipe your ass when you get old. They ain't gonna want to feed you.
Shit.
They're gonna put your ass in the nursing home, and they're gonna be living their best life. You in their nursing home crying, can't express yourself, and some bitch named Jacqueline is wiping your ass and stealing your fucking cigarettes out the goddamn drawer. I'm just telling you.
It's facts though, cause see, I work in a hospital. I see these things, and I used to work in a nursing home before, and it's true. And I see how these people are. They come and they visit you for it ain't even 5 minutes, and then they look at you like, "How's my mother doing?" Okay, I'm out. I'm like, "Well, damn, you
Right.
just got here."
Mm-hmm. Yep.
In and out, and then they're gonna tell you about, I don't know how you could do this job. I could never do this job. I got one
Mm-hmm.
lady for this. I said, well, you gonna be old one day, so you might need somebody to do this for you one day. She shut the fuck up when I said that.
Right,
You
right.
don't know when somebody is gonna wipe your ass or whatever. So please don't, say that, because you don't know. You're gonna get old one day too.
Right. Hey, so somebody blocked this weird ass dude in the chat named Phil. Somebody slapped him in the back of the head with a wrench. We over here having a good time, enjoying ourselves. Here comes some weirdo.
Oh hell no! Block his ass.
Yeah, block his ass. Slap him in the back of the head with a wrench.
Mm-mm.
Fucking weird ass creep.
Wow.
Yeah, he a weird
Disgusting
creepy nigga.
behavior.
Absolutely. Yeah, but anyway, these people goofy as fuck. See, this is what happened. We over here having fun, motherfucker listening. They listening. They eavesdropping. They mad because their life suck. You know what I'm saying? They miserable. So then they start, oh, I'm gonna create a ghost account and I'm gonna say something. Sit your motherfucking ass down somewhere. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
seriously, get the fuck out of here. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of here, man. Stop it.
Absolutely. Let me see what else we got up here in the chat. Let me see here. I'm trying to find out who else in the chat. I'm looking for some good info, y'all. What y'all got for me? Music, movies. What y'all got for us before we get up out of here?
Shit. You know what I'm saying? I
Let us
miss
know
it,
something.
man. The candy
Let us know
from
something, y'all.
growing up. You know what I'm saying? Even the holidays. Remember the holidays used to be something to look forward to, and now it's like, damn. And it just ain't the same, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And holidays, everything got different as you get older.
Everything is different, man.
Yeah,
Everything is different.
yeah.
Yeah.
We say Charlie Wilson. I fuck with Charlie Wilson heavy. The Gap Band. I
Oh,
fuck with
Charlie
Charlie Wilson
Wilson.
solo.
Oh, damn. Howard
Yeah,
Hughes. Oh.
I fuck with them heavy. I fuck with them heavy. And who else we got here?
Oh yeah, even dancing ain't the same. Yeah, that's right.
No, they do some weird ass dancing now. You see the new dances they be doing? They
That
be
shit
doing
look
weird
crazy.
ass dancing. Like it's like some. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like weird shit. Like what the? I mean, I try not to be so judgmental because I understand that in our era, when we started doing our dances and shit, like our parents thought it was weird, it was different and shit, or it was a copycat of some old shit. But this new dancing, this some weird shit now. I be seeing some weird shit going on. What's up, Justin? In the super chat, he says Howard Hewitt, show me. Howard Hewitt, you talking about Howard Hewitt from Shalimar? I fuck with Howard Hewitt. You know what I'm saying? Look at these dudes. They still in here. Oh, somebody mad that me and Tay Tay doing this video. Oh, somebody mad. Somebody mad that me and Tay Tay over here having fun today.
Yo, man, slap him upside the head, man.
Oh,
Move
somebody,
this
they already hit
fucker
him. They
here.
already hit him. It's just hilarious to me that.
Motherfuckers, get up out of here, man.
You know what's funny to me, Tay Tay, for real? The funny
Fuck,
part
man.
is I be like minding my business, right? I be over here
Right,
shooting
right.
shit, minding my business. But I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm not trying to involve you in no shit. This is me
Uh-huh.
talking. But like
Right, right.
some of these bitches just can't like look, the shit
Mm-hmm.
didn't if the shit don't work out, it don't work out. You move on with your
Exactly.
life. You move on with your life, you find something different, go get you a white guy or whatever the fuck. Go do something. But why the fuck is you
Exactly.
steady stressing over me? If I'm such a piece of shit and I'm this and that, why is you thinking about me when I ain't talked to you in a year and a half? And you still
That's
thinking
a
about me?
damn
Why the
shame,
fuck are
man.
you thinking about me all the goddamn time? You can't function. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Mm-mm.
function without me. All this type of shit. I'm just telling you, I had that type of effect. This is why nigga gotta be careful. Because these
Mm-hmm.
bitches is seriously jealous. They miserable.
Right.
They don't know their daddies. Their mamas don't fuck with them. Their family don't fuck with them. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah.
I introduce these hoes to the bathtub. I do all the kind of shit out of the goodness of my heart.
Right.
And these bitches cannot leave me alone. They just super thirsty for me. Like I don't even be thinking about these hoes. Really, 78 this and 78 that. Okay, bitch, if I'm all that, then why ain't you happy with somebody else? Why ain't you go do that? Go live your life. Enjoy yourself.
Exactly. That's what you gotta
You know what I'm
do.
saying?
You only live
Fuck
one
out of
life,
here.
so
I
life is
got
too
in
fucking
my
short,
phone right
man.
now. I got in my phone right now. And I never even put this shit out because I ain't that type of nigga. I'm
Right.
not. I'm trying to be a peaceful man. But I'm
Right.
not that type of nigga. I got in my phone right now
Mm-hmm.
a video of me introducing a bitch to a bathtub. And then when the bitch get out the tub, it's a big dirty ass mud ring around my tub.
Oh fuck! Ew.
And I ain't never said nothing about it. But the bitch won't
Right.
leave me alone.
Oh
Like, bitch, do you want me
God.
to air you out or something? I don't understand. Is this like a
That's
setup? You want me to
disgusting,
shit
man.
on you so you can sue me or some shit? I don't know what the
Oh
fuck.
my
Like,
God.
get go somewhere, sit down somewhere before I talk about the dirty. Because I got it on
The
tape now. Relax.
oh shit.
I'm talking about big
Oh.
ass mud ring around the tub.
Oh
And I got it on
fuck,
tape. It's
man.
in my phone. Been in my phone for over a year and a half.
Oh
Ain't said
shit.
nothing
Oh,
about
that's
it. Ain't did
disgusting.
nothing with it. It's unbelievable.
Mm-mm. That's disgusting, man. Oh my
Yeah, but I'm
God.
just saying. But anyway,
Yeah,
we
I
gonna
got
dwell
you.
on it.
Nah, don't
Um,
stress it, King. It's not even worth it.
but anyway, let's go and talk about this because these motherfuckers be mad when I'm over here enjoying myself. Because
Exactly.
he over here flirting with Tay Tay. This punk motherfucker. What about me? You know, type shit. Do that
Man.
shit. These motherfuckers are weird as hell.
Oh
They
my
just
God.
weird. But we talked about the music from the '90s.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, we talked about no, you didn't tell me some of your favorite movies. Your favorite movies from the '90s.
Oh, from the 90s? Oh man, from the 90s. Shit. What came out in the 90s? Damn. I gotta look at my damn library now. um. Let's see what came out in the 90s. I don't know what really came. Did 8 Mile come out in the 90s? No, I don't think so. Damn, I can't even think. Hmm. Most of my favorite movies are from the 80s. There's some from the 90s. Damn, I can't even think right now. um. Oh, X-Men. X-Men. That was good. I think didn't that come out in the 90s, y'all? The Ninja Turtles. Definitely the Ninja Turtles. Um. Yeah, I'm looking. I don't really have that many 90s movies. Oh, wait a minute. Ghost. Remember Ghost?
Yeah. My bad.
Shit,
Yeah,
Ghost.
Ghost
Ghost I
definitely.
think came out in the 90s. Ghost. I
Hmm.
like Gremlins 2, the new batch. Um yeah, cuz I'm looking at my library. Most of the stuff came out when I got in the 80s and 2000. Um yeah, Ghost, Gremlins 2. Um damn. X-Men, I believe. The Turtles, the Ninja Turtles. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all I can think of from the 90s. Oh, wait a minute, Batman. Shit, I forgot about Batman. Batman 2, with the Catwoman and the
Right.
Penguin. Batman Returns. Batman and Robin. Yeah, a lot of good movies came out in the 90s. I went to go see.
The movies I fuck with from the '90s that I remember off the top of my head, Boomerang. Boomerang was
Oh,
my shit.
Boomerang.
Yeah,
Okay.
I fuck with Boomerang heavy. Strictly Business. What y'all know about Strictly Business?
Oh
You ever seen
shit.
Strictly Business, Tay Tay?
No, I didn't see Strictly Business.
You probably seen
Poetic
it, but
Justice.
probably don't
Yeah.
remember it. Strictly Business was the shit. It was Holly Berry in there, Tommy Davidson, the the square ass nigga from the Cosby Show. It was Samuel Jackson was in there. Strictly Business was the shit. So yeah, Boomerang, Strictly Business. Let me see what else from the '90s I fuck with.
Did Do the Right Thing come out in the 90s?
Do the Right Thing, I think came out in '89,
80s?
if I'm not mistaken.
Set It Off? Oh, I remember Set It Off.
Set It Off came out in the '90s, yeah. Um, you say Lucas? Lucas came out. I thought Lucas came out in the late
That's the
'80s.
80s. I
I
think
thought Lucas came out in the '80s, bro. I just watched Lucas yesterday,
Oh, you was
and
watching Lucas?
I think Lucas came out in the '80s, bro, the late '80s. Um, let me see here. Yeah, New Jack City, Neat. I think New Jack City was that '89 or '90. New Jack City, Juice, definitely Juice.
Came out shit! How could I forget about Juice?
Yeah, Juice came out in the night. Yeah, Juice was the shit. You know what I'm saying? That was my shit, Juice. I fuck with Juice heavy.
Boys in the Hood, man.
Oh, Boys in the Hood was my troop. That was Boys in the Hood was so cold. Yeah, Boys in the Hood was so cold. Men's Society was good.
Damn.
New Jersey Drive. I used to fuck with New Jersey Drive heavy.
Oh, that's about the basketball team, New Jersey Drive?
No, that's you talking about Sunset Park. New Jersey Drive was when they were stealing cars and shit.
Oh.
Poetic Justice.
Above the Rim?
Oh, Above the Rim, yeah. Yeah. Above the Rim was the shit. Above the Rim was my shit. One of the best movie soundtracks of all time.
Was Above the Rim, I think.
Yep. Above the Rim. Jason's Lyric, somebody said in the chat. Jason's Lyric was the shit. The movie South Central, I fuck with that. Yep.
Ooh, Dead Presidents. Oh shit.
I fuck with Dead Presidents heavy. Long way. I fuck with Dead Presidents the long way. You know what I'm saying? That was my shit.
Yes, King of New York. I remember that movie.
King of New York, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Holy shit, yeah.
Nick say Waiting to Exhale. Yeah, Waiting to Exhale wasn't the best soundtrack ever. No, Nick. No. We're gonna have to debate this because listen, Waiting to Exhale was a good soundtrack, but it wasn't listen, you forgot Purple Rain. Purple Rain soundtrack was ridiculous. That's all Prince. God. Purple Rain, Prince and Morris Day. Purple Rain soundtrack was crazy. Okay, that was the greatest soundtrack of all time, in my opinion. Then you got, in my opinion, you got Bodyguard. The Bodyguard soundtrack by Whitney Houston was stupid good. That shit was unbelievably good. The Bodyguard soundtrack. Then you had what other movie was a soundtrack that I fuck with heavy? Okay, Bodyguard, Purple Rain. Okay, of course, Above the Rim was cold as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Damn it was another one I just had in my head. Boomerang soundtrack was good, but it wasn't one of the greatest of all time. Shit, I just had it in my mind and I slipped it. What the fuck was it?
What about Juice?
Juice soundtrack was good. It was good. It was good. Damn it, what the fuck was it? I had this shit. Oh, even Last Dragon soundtrack was good. Last Dragon. It was a little different, but it was good.
Oh yeah.
Damn it, what the fuck? I had it in my mind. It's gonna come back to me later.
I think New Jersey Drive too. That was a good soundtrack.
Yeah, New Jersey Drive, yeah. Somebody said Love Jones. Love Jones was one of the best soundtracks. Love Jones was cold. That was a great ass soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? Great ass soundtrack. I'm trying to think of the other one I was thinking of though. It's gonna piss me off if it don't come to my mind.
Then watch when you get off a line. That's when it's gonna come to mind.
Yeah, it's gonna come to my mind as soon as I get off. That's what it's gonna do.
It's gonna be too late.
You know what I'm saying? It was another one though. It was an R&B one. Okay. Damn it! This shit gonna irritate me now. Oh, that's what it is. Jungle Fever soundtrack. Jungle Fever soundtrack.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Stevie Wonder did that whole soundtrack. Stevie fucking Wonder killed that soundtrack. Stevie Wonder annihilated that soundtrack. Annihilated. And he killed that motherfucker. The whole shit was raw business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I had that shit. I had that on VHS tape. I used to bump that shit. You know what I'm saying? In my room all the time, or when I'm riding with pops. Steve, you know what I'm saying? The Jungle Fever soundtrack. Steve wanted to kill that shit.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody said Mo Better Blues. Mo Better Blues was one of my favorite movies. You know what I'm saying? I love Mo Better Blues. Love it. You know what I'm saying? I absolutely love it.
Yes. Oh, and Shaft. The new
Shaft.
Shaft.
Yeah, I remember definitely remember Shaft, but Shaft was before our time. You talking about the new
I
Shaft
know. Yeah.
or the old
Shaft.
the old Shaft soundtrack?
Yeah.
That was cold. You know what I'm saying? Superfly soundtrack was cold.
Oh, Superfly.
Yeah,
Oof.
Curtis
The
Mayfield and
old one
shit.
though. The old one. Curtis Mayfield. Oof.
You little child running wild.
I
Yeah,
got that
I
on my
had that shit in my
playlist.
car back when I had my old school caddy. I used to have another Cadillac. I used to bump that shit all the time. Curtis
Oh.
Mayfield. Yes, indeed.
Oh, New Jack City. Yeah, that one was good. New Jack City. That soundtrack. Oh, and you
They said
remember?
More
I mean,
Money.
even Mo Money.
Somebody said More
Oh
Money
yeah,
and
yeah.
Jackie Brown. I don't even remember More Money soundtrack is besides I remember Luther Vandross
Look,
and Janet Jackson. The best things in life are
my
free.
free.
Now that I discovered what you mean to me. That was the shit. Yeah, I remember that.
Remember a low down dirty Shane?
Oh yeah, look on there saying that was my shit. Yeah, fuck with that music.
Shane, gonna come get this rock wallen.
Right, like a
Ooh.
motherfucker.
Oh my god. Oh, Soul Food. Yeah, Soul Food was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Black Dynamite. Yeah. I'm gonna
Soul
get you,
Food was
sucker.
cold. That was a good movie. Soul Food, I
Oh
thought was
shit.
the that's a movie that every black kid should watch. I think that's a
Mm,
good black experience movie. Soul Food, like you know how some kids from
I
your generation be
agree.
like, oh, they don't know what movies we be talking about. I think Soul Food is one of the movies you should recommend to a youngster. Uh, to get them some act right. I think that's a good movie. Soul Food is a real good movie, real good. You know what I'm saying? You said
Yeah, I
Friday.
agree. Oh, Oh shit, Friday.
Mm-hmm.
How could we forget about Friday?
I completely
What?
forgot. Completely
Ring
forgot about
ding
Friday.
dong. Keep your heads ringing. Ring ding dong.
Yeah,
And
Friday was
Belly.
the shit.
Belly in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning when you hear Soul to Soul. Oh my god.
Yep.
Belly. I can't believe they made a Belly 2. I did not agree with that at all with the
I never
game. I
watched
didn't
Belly
like it.
2. I never watched Belly 2.
Oh, it was whack. Whack.
Yeah, I knew it was
Trash.
gonna be whack. I never watched Belly 2. A lot of them
Mm-mm.
remakes or part twos they made to movies I never watched and shit. You know what I'm saying? Never watched it.
Um, what else? Damn. Ooh. Oh, the Players Club.
Players Club was
Players
the shit.
Club.
Hell yeah. Players
Mm.
Club was the shit. Mm-hmm. Quickly, she's slapping people in the chat, talking crazy. But
What the hell's going on?
I don't know. It's just weirdos. It's that crazy goofy
Oh
bitch,
my god.
that goofy bitch and her minions, all the simps that what I'm saying, that want some
Yeah.
pussy, you know, from the goofy bitch. They over there listening to this bitch,
Yeah.
letting her spew out lies and bullshit because she hurt. She
Yeah,
hurt.
I
You
know.
know what I'm saying? Well, whatever. I ain't gonna dwell on it. 'Cause I ain't that type of nigga. I let it. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Nah.
gonna let it live. Cause I don't mean.
Ain't
I
even
don't wish
worth
it
it.
harm or no shit like that. It's just shit happens in life. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Motherfucker, shit don't work out. You move the fuck on. You don't cry about the shit and whine and I'm gonna destroy you. You hurt me. All
Oh,
that dumb
please.
shit.
She ain't gonna do shit.
Just goofy bitches. So them motherfuckers popping up in the chat saying dumb shit. You know, they want some pussy. But anyway, at the end of the day, that's what they do. But let me see
Facts.
here. Oh, you ain't no cop Jay Reed? You talking about what's that movie called? What Jay Reed was on? What's that? Was the deep? No, it wasn't Deep Cover. Deep Cover was my shit too, but this was called In Too Deep. In Too Deep.
Oh
That's what it was.
damn. Cop J
Mm-hmm.
Reed.
Yeah,
Oh my god, man. Remember Gladiator?
Gladiator. Which one? You talking about the one with the boxers? The
Cupid.
one with Russell?
Yeah. The one with
Yeah,
the
yeah. I remember
boxers,
both of
Cupid,
them.
Gordon, Gladiator.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
good.
Gladiators. Yeah, hell yeah. I remember that shit when Cuba Gooding Jr. and the dude Tommy and shit. They was boxing and shit. Yeah, that's a good ass boxing
Yeah.
movie. If y'all fuck with boxing, watch the movie Gladiator from 1992.
Gladiator. Oh my
I think
god.
it came out in 1992 and 1991, one of them years. Watch
Mm-hmm.
that Gladiators.
I think they was like at the end on some bare knuckle brawling shit.
Yeah, they was on some bullshit in that movie. That movie was on some straight fuck shit as far as like how they was treating fighters. They was getting
Yes.
high school kids having them boxing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said Money Talks with Twist Tucker. Yeah, I fuck with Money Talks. That was good. Um,
Mm.
he said In Too Deep was a real drug dealer from Boston. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Mm. Oh damn. That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Um, somebody said,
Somebody said Michael Jackson's moonwalk.
"No, Michael Jackson was the truth. Period.
Oh
I fuck with Michael
yeah.
Jackson. In the '80s, Michael Jackson ran the '80s. Him and Prince
Shit.
ran the fucking '80s.
Mike. Oh, Lean on Me. Oh, how could I forget Lean on Me? God, dog.
Yeah, Lean on Me was the truth. I fuck with Lean on
Joe
Me.
Clark. Joe Clark. That was it. Wasn't that a true story?
Yeah. East Side High in New Jersey.
Eastside High. Shit, man. That's
Yeah,
crazy, man.
yeah, that was the shit. But we're gonna save something for a little later. We're gonna
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna save something for later. I want to thank my sister Tay Tay for coming through and dropping the
Oh,
jewels and reminiscing with me. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my
right, right.
Tay Tay.
Anytime, King. Anytime, King. My
Absolutely.
pleasure.
And we got some other stuff. We're gonna come back with some other stuff. But I'm gonna get ready for the
For
trail, y'all.
sure.
So y'all go ahead, Tay Tay. Tell people they can find you.
I said, you can find me on IG, MMA underscore Empress 96. My YouTube channel, Tay Tay, the Queen of MMA, Combat and Entertainment, the only Queen of MMA, the one and only.
You heard her. That's right. Goddamn right.
That's right.
So we'll get with y'all in a minute, man. Salute. We'll catch y'all in a minute, man. We up out of here though. Deuces.
All right. All right. Peace.